Hey, I guess we're live. Welcome to the Curious Goods. I am Daniel Mallet, your dungeon master as always. We come here and we play D&D. So, I would like to first make a small announcement. Last week our stream was raided and we aren't able to sort of thank in the middle of it because we don't have a computer in front of us telling us when people do that. So if anyone does, we will be thanking them the following week. So Dumpstat Charisma, thank you for pretty awesome name. Yeah, thank you for rating us last week. I think people got to really enjoy it that came in. People were asking lots of questions. So please check them out. They're another D&D stream on. And you can also find them on Twitter at symbol dumpstatcha for charisma. So please thank you again and go check them out as well. And let's just go around the table and do the typical introduce all of ourselves. I've done myself, so I guess let's move over to Patrick. And yeah, I think she's just moving it over. Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Yinbei, are you moving it over to everyone else? Just a second.
Yes.
Then we'll do that. All right, go ahead.
Ready?
Yep.
Hello.
Ooh, eye contact,
Patrick.
seducing it.
I'm playing Tharnus, the half-elven archer. That's it.
Cool.
Hello, I am Chelsea. I play Leaf, who is a warforged monk of the Cobalt Soul. And I'm just going to eat a lot of pork chops right now.
Hello, I am Justin, and I play Barik, a swashbuckling rogue.
And I'm Nikolai, and I play Slatey, the changeling warlock. And everyone else has a mini, but I discovered that I have a mini too, don't I?
Yes, you do, Nikolai.
What's in the box?
What's in the
There's a
box?
box. I get to unbox something. Squeak, squeak.
Lift it up, lift it up.
Ooh, nice. Oh, it's okay. There's more unboxing to happen. It wasn't as fast as
Unbag.
well
This is
thought it
now.
would.
It's the unbagging.
Exactly. And then
that sounds
there's
wrong.
more stuff even inside of that. And did we finally come up with
Yeah.
Slatey?
Oh.
I needed to protect his minion.
Do you want
that's good.
Chelsea, do you want to do some ASMR?
Check it out.
Just like really tiny.
That's cool.
It's really
Yeah.
adorable.
This is Slatey. We'll pass Slatey around the table, and then we'll probably see Slatey in action,
Yeah.
along with everyone else.
Right. So, shall we do the recap?
Oh,
All right.
sure.
Well, at the top of the previous episode, our adventurers had just concluded a meeting with Morrigan's town elder. And he had offered a payment to dispatch or remove the goblins responsible for raiding the town. To do this, you all needed to travel to the Kovetchin mines. From previous experience, the adventurers speculated that the starvation was probably the driving force behind the goblin raids and decided food would be a good exchange for the release of the captives. With that in mind, they visited a local farm, where you purchased livestock and then promptly headed to the mines. Leaf took to heart a comment from a farmer about being more serious. And they met up with so serious. They met up with Kastet Kovetchin, the mine owner's nephew, who discussed his respectful displacement of the goblins within the mine. The Weasley Kastet was convinced, through a clutch roll, to join the party and negotiate with the goblins, and they made their way to the mines, livestock in tow. Their initial encounter with the goblins provoked a fight, but after an explosive arrow and through some good persuasion rolls, I think by Barik and yourself, you were able to begin a dialogue. Did you
I punched a guy.
You did punch a guy.
Jeez.
You did.
But like in a really persuasive way.
Yeah.
My exploding arrow
wait,
was also
I think
very
there was also some shh.
Oh yeah. There's a hug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a hug. And so he began the dialogue. The goblin leader, Saratha, explained that a passage in the mine had opened up, and members of their tribe began exploring it for a possible route to Stazandor, another region to the north of the Dominion, which is more home to beast folk.
It's like way to the north, right?
It is way to the
They were
north.
just thinking they just blithely walk underground all the way to the north? Stupid goblins.
It's another country, but maybe there's like an
Subtle?
underworld.
We can take them there. We can do it under the earth.
So far. All right. Sorry.
That being said, the goblins who had left to search for Stazandor never returned.
Wow.
Something else did,
Because it
however.
would have taken them 3 months to get there.
And it took over their food supply. This led the goblins to raid the town and to taking hostages, get that word out of desperation. A deal was struck with Saratha. The adventurers would kill or drive off whatever was keeping the goblins from their food. And in return, the citizens would be returned unharmed. So, at the moment, Barik, you are looking through Barik's eyes, is looking into a large cavern. And the smell inside the tunnel, it's a mixture of moisture and stone. There's also an errant and slight hint of bodily waste. Just a hint. Just a
A
hint.
little dash.
Like an amuse nay? Yeah, gross. Some sections of the room seem to be naturally occurring. This is what you're seeing, and you're seeing. You better, because you rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, that was good luck.
And there's
that
two
time.
things.
Yes, which I've described them, but I'll get a little bit more of a better description for you. The temperature is even cooler. The height of the ceiling is about 20 feet, which varies to about 10 feet in height. There are a few stalagmites and stalactites. And the voices you can hear are speaking in, it almost seems to be 2 different languages. And there seems to be 4 voices from both of these
4?
two,
Quattro?
quattro, coming from these 2 things that you see in there. So their mouths are just like gibbering and speaking to each other, but in 2 different languages. And so you can see the creatures, their misshapen body boasting 4 arms and legs, a pair of twisted mouths gibbering and slather at the front, with a headless torso, their eyes on their torso. I can give you a better
Like an
look
angel.
at
Like
what it
the nipples of
would
their
look
soul.
like. Yes. This is probably what you would be seeing.
Ah!
Gross.
Is it, we don't
Let's
get
show
to
the
see.
folks.
You don't see. Yeah.
No.
Come on,
And they
that's
don't
it.
get to see.
Look
Wait,
Don't
do
look
they
at
get
that.
to see? Wait.
Ah!
Ow.
I can describe it to you though.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
And
It's
this,
horrible!
yeah.
No.
You guys will eventually see them, so I'll give you a look as to what it is.
It looks terrible.
So,
I'm
Must be
getting
so
like
hard to
real
chew.
sad flashbacks to Full Metal Alchemist right now.
and they seem to be also, as I said, they were talking, but they're also eating. What you can see, they're sitting on the edge of a pool, and I'll just give you a look as to what it looks like. So this is what you see. You cannot see this far back at the moment, so just sort of
Is this
disconnect.
sort of where we're coming this way?
Barik would be right at this, so you'd be probably right there.
And I'm dead.
Yeah, and so you guys are out
I
of
think
this,
you're
so
behind this thing. Is he behind
he would
us?
be behind it. Yeah,
Okay.
you'd be behind it, sort of
Doing that
looking in.
roguish hiding. of
Right.
it.
Yeah, because I did say you were behind. I said you were behind.
I'm
a
sneaking.
Stalagmite.
Because I'm good at sneaking.
So, with that being described, how do you want to proceed?
Are they armed like in the picture?
What you can make a perception check.
Do I get it with advantage? Because
No, it's not advantage, but you can you're looking. Well, you rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
You
I'm
can
glad
see.
that carries over from last session.
I would say it would because you were
last
looking.
week on Curious Goods.
Great.
Natural 20 was cast.
Yeah, let's keep talking about how great it was last week.
So we'll say that you can see some weapons, but currently they're not You can see one carving up something that appears to maybe be fish-like,
Okay.
and you can see a slight errant glow. You can't really. It's a little bit far away for you to actually make out what the weapon is, but you can see a faint glow that looks like on two sides of it, it's glowing down, possibly a blade.
Interesting.
And they're quite a bit behind me, right?
I would say you guys are probably about 60 feet back. I'd say safe distance.
Yeah, exactly.
Over here.
We're off the map.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to sneak back and get out of earshot of the monsters and be like, there are two really ugly monsters in there, and they are for sure going to attack us if we go in there.
I saw through his eyes, and he's right. They're very ugly and very attack-like.
Yeah.
How do you know this from their appearance?
Sometimes you can just tell. Didn't you hear the music before that was like, dun, 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 dun? It's like echoing through the cave. I know somebody else is playing it, but it's going to happen. See? Dun, 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 dun. It's ominous. Ominous music means we're going to get attacked.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous sounding out there.
And as the person that had the idea to get the cows and feed the goblins, I'm telling you right now, we're getting attacked. We should attack first.
The
I'm not
cows
quite
have
sure I
to
see
do
the through line there, but
Normally, I'm the one that just attacks.
I see it.
Yeah.
Well, I actually
not
agree
sure.
with him. I think that we should do something about this. If we can get one of them away from the other, like sneak it away, I have an ability where I can identify what's happened to things, any magical properties it may have had. So if we can get one of them over here, we can figure out what happened.
So what I'm hearing is shoot an exploding arrow at one of them.
Let's try to do it
that
like
not-
quietly
I have
first.
another
I
idea.
like your plan.
Yeah.
Right? Was that not? Did nobody else hear that?
One
It
time
would be
I
one
saw.
move, and they will come to investigate,
Right.
but not too close.
Okay, alternative idea.
Okay.
One time I saw an etching of they called him Borg's Bunny. And Borg's Bunny dressed up like a girl bunny to get another bunny to come with him somewhere. So you could
Okay,
turn into
okay.
a female version of one of these things.
Wow.
And entice it to follow you
Seduce the
into
monster.
the darkness.
Wow, as much as I would love that.
Friend Barik, do you ever do this?
This isn't about me, Leaf.
Of course he dresses in drag.
I was wondering.
This isn't about me right now.
There's nothing shameful in this. It is
No.
very interesting.
I didn't say there was.
I
just
think
said
you
that
would be very tall.
I would get taller by dressing and.
You'd be wearing.
Oh, because of the
Yeah,
stilettos.
ideally you'd be
Yes.
wearing
I mean, it does make me about 6'8".
heels.
Yeah. And yes, I am wonderful in them.
Well,
Leaf pulls out some paint sets. Starts painting it.
I will give you a performance check at disadvantage though. You are in an all dark place and feeling the
I
canvas.
feel like I'm really good at it.
It's
so.
true, but you're dark. You don't have dark vision,
So,
I
so
support your
you're
plan.
feeling the canvas and feeling for the
are
paints.
you opposed to this plan?
What did you get
15 is my lowest.
with a disadvantage? And what did you? What's your? Is that including your modifier?
Yeah.
Well, at the moment, it's really hard to tell what you have painted, but as soon as you get out, you'll find out how good it was.
I have a lot of faith.
yeah, I'd just like to redirect our conversation back towards Leaf's painting and away from me dressing up in drag like a monster.
Well, can't you just like make yourself look? You don't have to dress up. Like it's just you.
See, the thing is, it would just be me, except I have the 2 limbs, and they've got the bunch of limbs.
Oh, you can't do that.
I
Yeah.
can't do that.
Can't. No. So it's got to be something with two.
What if we
Can you do
tape some
multiple
like?
eyes
What
and
if I break
mouths?
off some stalactites and like just take them to the side of you?
Look, I am really excited that
I
you're
believe
excited
in
about
you, friend
this.
Slatey.
It's not a fact of believing, it's a fact of
Seriously.
fact. Yeah, I know you're being very serious.
So you can't move your mouth to like the middle part of your body.
This is all, I mean...
Did you say mouths?
Mouths.
Like he's got 2 mouths?
No, like they have 2 mouths.
Right. He's only got the one.
Sometimes,
Oh.
friend Slatey, you must just jump into things with both feet. I learned this from friend Barik.
Why don't we set a trap? Huh? Is that something that we can do?
There's still the luring problem. So if you're willing to do the lure,
Yeah, no, I
after
can
we-
absolutely take care of the lure. Don't worry about that.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Let's.
Okay,
spin
great.
around, do your thing,
Cool.
become the monster.
Then if you can start to make a trap, I
Okay,
can lure
building
them
a-
into a
what am
trap.
I- What-
An
what-
alluring lure?
Yeah, you'll see what I can do.
Okay. So
I'm gonna start to cast my unseen servant.
Okay.
It's a 10-minute ritual.
So yeah, you. What does it look like while you're doing this ritual? What are there any components to it? Just out of curiosity. You'll have them with you, but what is the components and what does it look
There
like? when
probably
you...
are. I don't really know
Okay.
what the components are at this point, but essentially, I need to build with some candles and I assume chalk.
Mhm.
A little bit of a ritual area, and I start summoning something, which I think. Because the unseen servant is an invisible force that I can kind of command to do very simple tasks like carry things and stuff.
Great.
And I always imagine that they look kind of like those ghosts from Pac-Man, except then they become invisible.
Yeah, they're completely invisible.
I
So
believe
Great.
Unseen might be your.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
component. But as it gets created,
gotcha. Yeah.
it very much is created in, I think, the outline of one of the ghosts from Pac-Man. I can't remember their names right now, but they have names, Internet.
I think they're probably close to yours.
yeah,
one of
like
them's
Winky
Clyde.
and Blinky
Pinky,
and
Clyde,
yeah.
Inky, Pinky, Stinky.
It's just a
Yeah.
little blob. You're making a blob.
Spectacular. A blob, and then it comes into being and then disappears into nothingness.
Yep.
But it is still there.
Yep.
So we're trying to pull it over towards us here.
Yeah, if you can make a trap, I can use this to try to lure them into the trap.
Okay, there's not a lot of things I can make a trap with.
Oh, you mean spikes?
Are we gonna kill it?
Yeah. What is the? I mean, what's the end game here? What are we doing when we separate this thing? You said you were gonna.
I can cast identify.
So
creature.
Okay, so
Can
what
you
I'm
do
gonna
that
do
when they're
then
together?
is down here in this recess, I'm gonna take some of the smaller stalactites, the ones that go up.
stalagmites come up, stalactites
I'm gonna
go
take
down.
some of the loose ones and I'm gonna make like a little makeshift pit of spikes. And then I'm gonna put a whole bunch of ball bearings right here and gingerly step around them.
So wait.
Um,
you're building a pit in the stone floor.
Yeah,
Basically,
it's
yeah.
a stone floor.
That's okay. He won't see the ball bearings.
Fair, but you can't dig a pit.
I didn't
'Cause-
dig it. Look, it's down. It's recessed.
Oh, so I see what you're saying.
It's just
Yeah.
a stair.
So it's just a
You're
step.
just gonna knock
I
it
gotcha.
down the stairs.
Make a strength check as you're doing this.
But that didn't work out at all.
Yeah, you're trying to reef on one of these, and it doesn't really work very well. But as you're doing that,
If only you knew someone who is as strong as a tank.
you start to hear,
Ah, shit.
and they're in two different languages, and
Do I recognize them?
where are you located?
I'm back here.
You will not be seeing anything. It's a little bit you can make a perception check.
Sure. What
It's
does it say?
14.
14.
Okay, that's not great. I think I don't have any plus. That
Okay.
sounds good too.
It's kind of hard to hear anything at that distance that you're at. I would say it's a little too far away to really clock anything at this moment.
Alright.
But yeah, you do hear something approaching
Oh.
Good.
Approaching from our
from
direction or
in
from deeper
this direction. I'm not moving any characters because currently you're not focusing on in there.
Yeah.
Right.
And the three of us are back there.
And it's super
everyone
dark still.
goes out.
You can see into there.
Yeah.
You have dark vision.
Yeah.
Are
Okay, I'm
you
definitely-
you wouldn't be connected anymore to his eyes
No.
because of the other things you've
I'm
done.
focused on doing other stuff.
I'm going to take 1,000 ball bearings and put them right here.
Okay. Okay. And back up.
Yes.
Just 1,000.
That's all I have.
Yeah. All right. So as you gingerly place them down,
Marvel's like,
Okay. Yeah, I'm
But not
assuming you're
loudly,
not
just
like,
like,
that's what I'm saying, gingerly.
Yeah, I make sure they're right above what is a large step. It's not like a little tiny. It's like a
It's probably a good foot, maybe foot and a half sort of drop down from where up there.
That's a hefty step.
There's a hefty
Especially
step.
for goblins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or whatever these are.
Yeah.
Well,
And
it's the
so-
goblins fishing hole, right?
Are you backing up?
Yes.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing? Are you all doing? Sorry.
We're in the back. As he was making this trap, I was summoning the unseen servant. So
okay.
if that's it
Yeah,
takes
what-
10 minutes. So let me know. when that's
I
up.
would say that the 10 minutes is kind of has gone up
Great.
all
so
through this. So
He's around.
he's
All right.
around.
Little invisible buddy is around.
In this time, I was sitting there, and I would like to try and convince Mr. Needles to help us out. See if Mr. Needles. I would like to try and ask Mr. Needles to like walk in, go oh, and run away, and get one of them to chase him.
Okay.
See if he'd be interested in that. Tell him.
I'm gonna give a really high DC to this just because you haven't done any training
That's true.
yet
That's true.
with him.
Because he's
or
more
her.
of a friend.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, at this point you would have to do a lot of training, so the DC is probably going to be about 19 or 20 for this. So you've got to roll.
All right,
really
let's
high.
do
You
it.
can do
Come
it.
on,
You managed
Mr.
to get it.
Needles. No.
Ah.
Mr. Needles just looks as you ask him or her. I don't know if we've gendered the animal.
Mr. Needles is a dude.
Mr. You never know. Even with
Buddy.
Mr. You just never know.
It's fair.
Yep. So, I would say that just looks at you and then just sort of scurries up around your neck.
That's fair, friend. That's
Mm-hmm.
fair.
See, that's why I prefer to make my expendables.
Mr. Needles is not
They
expendable.
obey you unconditionally.
This one is.
So,
Pat, no, wait,
you
where are
start to hear
they?
something.
Oh, Pat.
You start to hear something approaching.
Can I hide? I'm gonna get behind like some stalagmites.
Absolutely. Make a stealth check.
Well, I do that, I'm going to approach where I
Yep.
recall that Barik has gone.
Okay.
19.
19. Are you looking for Barik?
Yeah.
While you're doing this, okay.
I'm not calling out his name.
No, for sure. If you're keeping an eye out, if you can roll above a 19 for a perception, you know where he is.
Oh, all right. No.
Okay. Yeah. You unfortunately don't see where he is at the moment.
Then I'm gonna go with my part of the
Oh, you're
plan,
pointing at
which
this.
is assuming that Barik has set up the trap appropriately.
Yep.
I'm gonna send my unseen servant out to try to lure one of them into the trap.
Okay. What are you gonna do with the unseen servant?
I'm gonna have them like walk or float, I guess. Whatever, like waka their way in,
Fozzie Bear. Sorry.
or the Pac-Man,
Oh.
and then try to like just poke one of the four-armed monsters, and then run back. Like basically just trying
Poke
to
him in the direction that where the
Of the
ball
entrance.
bearings were. Okay.
yeah, of the
The
entrance.
equivalent of
Okay.
like sneaking up behind and tapping him on the shoulder and running away.
Yeah,
Mm.
but they're invisible.
I'm just curious. Can you read the unseen servant thing? Because I know they can carry
can't
objects.
right now.
Oh, you can't.
No,
Um,
I'm working off paper.
Oh, okay. Because
Okay.
I would like to know because they are considered. I don't know if they can make contact with another being, or if they're able to just carry things and whatnot. So
Yeah,
that's
I know. They're basically supposed to be like little invisible butlers.
This spell creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless force that performs simple tasks at your command until the spell ends. The servant springs into existence in an unoccupied space on the ground within range. It has AC 10, 1 hit point, and strength of 2, and it can't attack. If it drops to 0 hit points, the spell ends. Once on each of your turns as a bonus action, you can mentally command the servant to move up to 15 feet and interact with an object. The servant can perform simple tasks that a human servant could do, such as fetching things, cleaning, mending, folding clothes, lighting fires, serving food, and pouring wine.
Okay.
Once you give it the command, the servant performs the task to the best of its ability until it completes the task, then waits for your next command.
Do they need to be within sight range?
It doesn't say that.
No, I don't
If you
think
command your servant to
Concentration?
perform a task that would move
think
it
it's
more than 60 feet away,
concentration,
the spell ends.
Okay. Does it have a little C for concentration on it? It may not.
I do not
No, I don't
see
think
that.
so.
It may. Yeah. It may. I don't know if. I actually don't think it's concentration. So
No.
I'm gonna take that.
Just as a bonus action.
Okay. So your command is to go in and poke.
Yeah, and poke
Poke
until
the bear.
poke the bear
Go and poke the bear. And
until
then
they fall into the trap.
Now, I would point out that it did say object, but as the DM, you of course have the final.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So an object.
They're very specific about language. If they said creature, then
That's what I. That's what I want to look for. So, that being said,
but you could light a fire.
It can pour wine and fold clothes. It can touch something.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to say what your abilities are to do with it, but if that's the description, I would say that it can't go up to something and make contact with that creature. It could
Cool.
make contact with an object. So if there's objects in the room you want to have it interact with and do things with, there's that as well.
Great. In that case, if I can be this specific,
Yeah.
I'm going to command it to stand on the stairs before where the trap is and throw pebbles at the monsters until they come around.
That's perfect.
Love it.
Great.
I think that's yeah.
We figured out how the
We did
app works,
Yeah.
guys.
Yep.
Okay, we did it.
But it is important to know how these spells are. And we don't want to confuse anyone if they're
Exactly.
interested. So
Yeah.
Should've
Okay.
just dressed up as the lady monster.
You know what? I'm not going to do that, even though that might have been a good idea
Would
in
you
hindsight.
like a portrait of you too?
I mean, honestly,
So-
yes. I would love another
Leaf
face to put
starts
on.
painting a portrait of Slatey.
so what goes
Beautiful lady.
so what goes on is all of a sudden you guys don't see this, but you start to hear some rummaging of rocks and start to hear something like it would be hitting flesh. So that would probably be the best sound. Yeah. and then dropping afterwards. And you hear a mild noise and some movement and shuffling. So, are you guys preparing anything?
I'm preparing my Lady Slatey painting.
Okay, Lady Slatey.
Okay. I'm going to prepare, weapons and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like a bow.
click in,
Yeah.
click in the old sidearm.
okay.
We all have our priorities, I understand.
I don't. It's not like I have a weapon.
I
Yeah,
could just
you're just
turn
gonna
into
drop
Lady
your
Slatey
painting
for
and then
you at
you're
any
off.
moment.
Leaf, get ready.
I
So-
have already
Get
ready
ready to
my
fight.
wits,
Okay, since he's doing that, do I know where
but
he
I
is
am
now?
painting.
Readying an action?
No, he's shouting at Leaf.
Yeah, then you would.
Okay.
You would hear it. So, we're gonna say that this is going over to here,
Yeah.
making an entrance, and you guys don't know, or you all don't know where set creature is at the moment. I'm
Sure.
going to leave them there as where they were last.
Okay.
And so, what is for the ball bearings? What is the DC on dexterity? Because they're going to make a dexterity check to see if they stand upright or
What is-
land prone on their ass.
What does that mean? The DC on dexterity.
For the ball bearings, there should be a dexterity check
Oh.
for what they have to reach. I'll set it. I think it's probably about 12, so I'm going to set it at 12.
Is there in your inventory or the ball bearings listed?
Yes.
Just click on them and see if it pops up.
It makes it. It's going to make it.
It's
That
only
was-
got a DC of 10.
Oh, DC of 10. I was generous. I wasn't too sure, but it definitely it lands on one and then skitters a sec, and then just starts to look around. No one else made a stealth check at the moment except you.
Yeah.
So you're located there? I don't know where you're located.
You made this whole room.
I'm
And
kind
we
of like
decided to pick a
Yeah.
fight.
yeah.
in the
Unfinished
hallway.
portion.
Yep.
He
Hey.
came to us. This works.
Yeah.
I'm still where we were like chatting earlier. I haven't moved because I'm working on my painting. So I'm kind of like up the corridor.
Okay. You're probably about like 20 feet away from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I seem more ready than Leaf is at the moment, so I'll be in between.
Okay, fair enough. So, since you both were readying an action, I'm assuming it was as soon as something comes into range, you were going to make an attack.
That sounds completely fair.
And first, I'm going to complain about the fact that my ball bearings didn't work because, I mean, according to all 80s movies logic, every bad thing will trip over ball bearings.
I feel
Hey.
like the floor was slightly sloped. You poured your ball bearings out on the hill.
There's a
Just
few
right
that
back
are
into
there's
the
a
bag.
few that are in some like craggy recessions and
There's a little
stuff.
drain or something. And all this kind of, you're like, oh.
Yeah, you wait until we get to like a high-class manor,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we're being
perfectly
chased
fine.
by a bunch of like...
Like two thieves that are trying to get us while their mom's not there.
Exactly.
While their mom's not there.
Yeah.
All right, so
Barik
Um,
and Slatey are home alone.
you make an attack against this creature.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. It's not in your visual range.
No. I
So,
don't think
Same
I
time?
would.
Do I
We're
go
shooting
back?
at the same time?
All right.
Go ahead.
And then, holy shit.
What do I get plus?
I don't know. To hit on whatever weapon you were. I'm assuming it was probably the crossbow.
Yeah. I rolled an 18, but I think I get higher than that.
That's you hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you rolled an 18, just say it's high math. Because at level 3, you're most likely going to hit things if you roll an 18.
I did not roll an 18.
What did you roll?
Less than that by 17.
Oh, and
Oh no! So you knock your bow, fire at it, and manages to go probably about 2 feet wide.
do I get, because I'm hidden, do I get a...
It would not have been able to see you.
Yeah, so...
You rolled a 19 on stealth.
Yeah. So, how many dice do I get then?
I think I don't know. You look at your sneak attack. You could get an extra d6 on that, or an extra 2d6, but I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I get an extra 2d6.
So you
Oh,
should
right.
roll for advantage. Like roll your second attack. And
Oh,
just
yeah.
roll a 20.
You can do it.
14
Punch
plus
it in
whatever.
the face
No.
with your arrow.
Okay, your first one was better.
Yeah.
So that's good. Now do damage.
1 plus...
2 more.
Oh, so 4 plus 7 plus 6.
4 plus 7 plus 6.
17 total.
17. Oh,
Oh,
that
you don't have the
is-
+4 for each of those if that's what you're doing.
Oh, I don't get the pluses for
You
this?
get the +4 once, and then you get all the dice.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
right.
So 4, 7, 9.
4, 7,
It's
4
nine
7,
damage.
and 9, 13.
No,
No,
9 total.
just
9 damage.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, just a second. Okay, so 9 total. Okay, it took a nice, good hit. It takes it in one of just above one of its lips that curl up in its torso head, and yeah, it seems to go in and it knocks it back. Not anything substantial, but it takes a really good hit.
So as my bonus action, can I hide again?
If you do want to move and hide, yeah, you can.
Okay. So I get plus stealth, right?
Yeah.
So 22.
Yeah, you think you're where do you move to? So there. Well, the thing about hiding there, I would say, is
Aren't there
hiding is
stalagmites?
not like being invisible.
Aren't there stalagmites?
The room is as it is displayed.
Okay, then what I'm going to do is just do a oneer off the wall and grab one of the stalactites, flip upside down, and hang there. Because I am that strong with my feet.
We'll give you a strength check to do this,
Yeah.
and
There you go.
we're gonna do a strength and acrobatics check.
Yeah.
There's 2, because this is a lot.
This is a lot.
I like it.
It's very
I like
extra.
it a lot. Do it.
You're-
do it.
Strength is 13.
And the athletic or acrobatics.
Oh, that's only a 6.
Okay,
Wait, I'm going to do a lucky.
go for it.
Okay.
Yes!
Much better.
What?
19 plus...
So 19, and then not strength, but athletics check.
That, yeah.
So
That
so it was 13.
13 was strength. Acro was 22.
No, but did you do strength or athletics?
Oh, athletics is the same. So
Oh, okay.
22.
So yeah, you manage to crawl up and you grab onto the stalagmite, and we'll see how long you're able to hang based on your 13.
With my legs, though, not my.
I get
not
it.
my
I get it. I get it. Yep. So in a crazy feat, you see this.
But I rolled. Remember, I got like a 25 stealth.
Yes, you did. But regarding your strength, we'll see how long you're able to hold on to that.
Okay.
I wish the Leaf had seen this. They'd be so proud of you.
Yep. You witnessed it. So I guess we're gonna go into initiative now.
Wow.
Probably, yeah.
Oh wait, before my turn ends, can I just go? Nice shot.
You break your stealth. Damn it! No, I'm just kidding. You don't. We'll just say you did.
Can I say that before I do the job?
Okay. Yeah.
You know I carry exploding arrows.
She already shot me once.
Ooh, I won't be acting quickly. But fuck off for this die.
Yeah, what a bad die today.
Stupid.
Dice jail.
I got a 3, so.
Well, I got,
3.
7.
I think I got a total of 5.
Well, 3 plus your 5. So initiative you'd be 18. Or sorry, 8.
Right.
So
Stuff's
Not that much better.
what did you get?
7.
box bread.
7. So 8 and
That is
7
fantastic.
and
5.
Oh, I've had a lot already. But I
8,
will eat
7,
more.
and 5.
Yeah.
Oh no! And
It's
Chelsea,
all relative.
or Leaf.
This
What
guy
do
rolls
you roll?
shitty, we'll be fine.
You're
Oh.
in this too.
Okay, I'm not done the outline.
That's okay. You're
I
gonna.
got a net
Nice.
1. Lots of time to finish my painting.
1,
This is-
3,
I roll a 2.
2.
7.
Oh, well, good for you.
Okay,
You're
so
killing it.
so you are before everyone. So
Yeah.
Barik is first,
What?
I got,
With
I
an
got
8.
plus 5
Oh,
initiative.
and you got 7,
Yeah, I got 7.
So
I'm at
Slatey.
second.
5.
5. Fuck. Tharnus.
So this is an ambush. Where everyone's just like,
and
Leave
Leaf.
chill
them.
about it.
Yeah.
Should we go now? Should we go now?
Okay, so
I told you should
Um,
have transformed into a lady monster.
So, as you're hiding, you make your failed shot. It sees you, the first one that is in there. So it's going to go up to you.
Wait, it attacks first?
Sure.
How did it get better than us?
Yeah, it rolled a natural 16.
Yeah, well, that's better than
Yeah.
all of us. Okay, that's fine.
Going at her.
So it will go up to you, yeah, and it's going to take a multi-attack against you
Ooh.
Oh,
because it has a few weapons.
That's alright.
and a few
I
arms.
got a 19 armor class. I should. Oh no, I don't.
What is your armor class?
14.
Yes, it is. 14? Oh yeah, there it is. I have it on here. So,
19
first
would be nice,
first
though,
attack, which is going to be with a Morning Star. Actually, sorry, it's a dagger. Manage.
So similar. I could totally.
I know
understand
completely.
that.
Sorry, it says Morning Star here, but I've applied different weapons in here.
Okay.
So it manages. It goes in with its first arm to you, and it glances to the side of you. You manage to dodge out of the way.
Does each arm get an attack?
Yes.
Yeah. That's why the multi
One of them
attack is
does.
happening.
One of the arms has a shield.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh.
But like, is it like
Plus
a
2 armor
Captain
class.
America shield?
No, it's kind of like well, you don't see it at the moment, but to describe it to you all, it's brass or bronze and has like 2 hooks coming out of it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Impractical.
Yeah. Well, it could do like an attack and a hook.
So it is like a Captain America shield.
100%.
They have
It'll-
vibranium in this world?
Yeah, it can throw and it'll come right back.
Great.
Yeah. Cannon. Wow. The next one is a spear which comes towards you, and you manage to dodge out of the way as well.
Obviously.
And when you look
There
up,
you go.
I do this.
And that's just the moment where you actually fall down off of it.
What?
It's not because of that, but it's because of the 13 that you rolled.
Damn it.
So you do manage, to come down off of that mid-attack. So with that being said, you fall right beside it, and so it's going to now make an attack against you.
That's fine. I landed in a superhero
Furnace is
pose.
sharp.
You are. That
Really
being
high right now.
that also being said, you take 3 points of falling damage.
What? Oh,
You're about 10 feet up.
Man, it sucks getting old. You know?
Yeah.
Every little thing.
Yeah, falling from a
Every
ceiling.
time I do
Yeah,
something
I
cool,
used to do this
you
all the
get
time as a
damage for
kid.
that.
So this next attack comes in, and it is a 15 against you.
Which is a...
My armor's 14.
Yeah.
Do I get any pluses for that?
No,
No.
that's
For
it.
falling on
Is.
your ass.
That's got all the pluses already in there, man.
Yeah. So
All the pluses we're gonna get.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna make a.
it's prone. I'm gonna
Oh,
stop
you are.
telling it.
Sorry, you are prone.
Try not to be overheard.
Yeah, it still hits you.
What are you talking about? I said I landed in a superhero pose.
No.
Come on, my acrobatics was like 23.
I'll give you a roll, a dexterity saving throw for when you land. That's
Okay.
out of fairness.
22.
Totally on a super.
You superhero. land.
Yay! And then get punched in the face.
Yeah, and just as you make this cool landing, a dagger comes towards you and hits you right in the no. Just as you try to do that, it stabs you right through the hand.
Ouch!
And oh no, I don't roll a d20 for that. You take
Don't worry, I'll shake it off.
Yeah.
you take 8 points of damage,
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Turn.
Leaf is like gently stippling.
which you do
Borders.
hear. Barik, when you get hit by that, do you make any noises of pain?
Leave! Stop fucking painting!
With that being said,
No mistakes, just happy little accidents.
you don't currently know where the other one is, so we'll just move on to Barik's turn.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
Well, it stabbed me in this hand, so I can... oh, no, wait, I'm right beside it now, so I can't use my crossbow, right?
That would be a disadvantage, but you have your dagger.
Yeah. Okay, so I will pull out the dagger and stabby. Are each of the limbs separate in, like, can I try to cut one off, or is the damage to the whole beast?
I think cutting something off would probably involve a very special feat or something very crazy attack. Your weapons aren't really meant for cutting arms off.
Okay, well,
And
then I
just
will...
also give clarity, they're only about 3 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why are we so worried about
Pick
that?
it up and throw him.
They're not giant. So
Can
yeah.
I lift him and just, like, impale him on a stalagmite?
Good.
There is around you, there's only one there, and keep in mind that thing is about twice the height of you.
Easy way to remember it. Stalagmite has a G in it for ground. Stalactite has a C on it for ceiling.
Oh, I never really thought about that. Dun, dun, dun.
It's true.
Okay, well, screw that. I'm just gonna flank him with my friend Tharnus here and do some stabby.
Absolutely. Roll for an attack. With advantage.
I don't need it because I got 18.
No, take it because
Take
you
it,
might
just
roll a
says.
natural 20.
Right? Almost better.
Oh, okay. So 18 plus whatever I get for... Do I get any pluses for attack?
Yeah, it should be right beside the
4 or
weapon.
5 or
It's interesting battle music.
Oh, yeah. So
Comes complete with
20...
notifications.
23 to attack.
23?
Yep.
I think it hits.
Sure do.
Yeah. Where do you hit it and what do you do?
And then I get an 8 damage.
Well, you also
and I
get
aim straight
you also
for
get
the-
sneak attack.
Oh.
You're flanking. You
It's
have
just with
advantage.
Oh.
So just with that being said, it's gonna be dead in the next hit regardless, whatever you roll.
Do I want to kill it, though? I thought we were going to question it or something. Can you do your thing if it's dead?
Probably.
All right, cool.
It's gonna be dead.
Okay, so... Oh, wait.
'Cause
that
you get
was-
sneak
That was
attack.
wrong, though, so...
No. What
No,
was
the
wrong?
first weapon I only get the D4, so I get 7 damage, and
for
then
daggers.
For
default.
deck? Oh.
12, and wow, 18 damage. So straight for the eye, just like I just sink my blade.
It does have 4 of them.
Oh,
Eyes,
well,
yeah. It's got its Eyes.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, not that hand. That hand hurts. So same hand as where my crossbow is.
Yeah.
So I just lunge in and put my dagger so far into its eye that the hilt actually penetrates.
Which eye was it?
Top right, closest to me. Who cares?
Perfect. And when you end up pulling it out, it pulls out slowly, and the eye is attached still to your dang, and it's got like the nerve is dangling off of it.
Yeah.
Great.
You're welcome.
And then I look at you guys. I'm like superhero pose.
Got it.
As
And
you're-
then I can't shake it off. I'm like,
Yeah.
gross.
I'm glad I didn't see that because I'm around the corner.
Yeah, and
But we're still in initiative, probably.
we most definitely are still in initiative. Yeah, what are you gonna do next, Slatey?
I'm
Do the
around
thing,
the
do the
corner.
thing.
I'm definitely not going to do the thing where I change into a lady version of these
Lady
monsters.
No, do the thing where you learn about it. I just asked you if you could do it when
Oh
it's
yeah,
dead.
no, that's going to take like another 10 minutes.
Oh.
But I will come around the corner.
Is it dead?
Oh, it's this thing is not unconscious. With your 18,
Yeah.
you did literally drive it to dead.
What are you doing?
Probably not that far. Because I have.
So when you get to
is my
Jennifer-
unseen
Watch out
servant
for the
still
ball
around?
bearings.
Aren't there ball bearings all over the floor?
Oh yeah, make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
Slatey just falls on his
9 plus
11.
11. You Matt, as you step on the ball bearings, you slip a little bit, and then you get your footing. You're
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Oh.
I don't know if you say fuck, but
And do I still have my unseen servant around?
Yep.
it would have been probably about here, I think
Yeah.
you said. And as you get there, you see someone there, and
Okay.
you also see
Uh-oh.
another one about here.
Where'd that guy come from?
Oh well, maybe back here.
And they would
There's a
see
lot
me
of
as well at this point,
alcoves.
right?
There's a few alcoves, yeah, but you don't see this. You haven't been in there.
You're
yet.
not even in the room yet.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's a meta commentary.
They would see me as well at this point, right?
They would see you.
Because they've heard us two
Absolutely.
make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
All
He
of
yelled
yeah.
at me.
all of our trying to do this quiet is out the window.
Yep.
Great. So I moved up there. I saw the thing, and I'm gonna yell back, "We've got company!"
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use this action to cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay. So how many pact slots have you used? So is that 2 now? Cast or is Unseen Servant a free
It's
one?
a ritual.
Oh, it's
so
a
it
ritual.
doesn't count.
That's right. You're right.
But this will be the first of my 2.
So who's behind you at this point? Does anyone see you?
Barracks behind
Barik
me.
would. Okay, so Barik, what you see is you see Slatey grab onto his chest, and you see all of this moisture coalesce from sort of dragging it from the pool there, and starts to form this shield of ice around the top of him. And so you see this ice armor on his body that's got a few little jagged spikes on it.
Daddy?
And then bonus action to light up Shillelagh.
To what?
Light up my Shillelagh.
Okay, so yeah, slam it on the ground and it starts to writhe a little bit, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
Cool.
I could have used my bonus action to tell my unseen servant to do something, but I think it's just gonna try to be
Hang
a little
out there
bit of
for a
an
minute?
invisible roadblock.
oh yeah, if you want to tilt, Yinbei, sorry, if you want to tilt the camera down,
We're getting
No, wait,
into
wait,
the
wait.
action of it.
sorry everyone, we'll just get this done, and we'll show you the really, and if anyone wants, afterwards, I'm going to take a picture of this and put it up on Instagram. So if anyone wants, they can check us out on Instagram. I think it's Curious Goods 20, or it could be Curious Goods Official. I will
We
take a
haven't
little.
gotten any.
Thank you.
We're eating banana bread.
Made by Chelsea's mom. Thanks, mom.
Yes, it is made from the box that she bought.
Oh.
So shout out.
It's a family recipe.
Cool. So, and if you want to focus, you can press the button to So, sorry.
That'll be it for my turn.
That'll be it
That's
for your turn?
Movement, action, and bonus action.
Awesome. And
That's
so there's this like steam coming off
Oh,
of you as
show.
well.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait until it saves our lives.
Okay. So next,
Well, judging, it just seems a little.
it is Tharnus. Your turn.
Cool. I am going to nip up here, taking special care not to trip over the thingies.
Ooh. Yep. Oh, yep.
I think I make
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Very
So you just look at them, tiptoe around them. Fucking Barik.
it.
No,
Take
no.
Some
He
cover.
surfs on them.
That's right.
Gliding.
Take some
Somehow there are more now after he's passed
cover
over.
behind the stalagmites, and I will shoot at this first guy.
Okay, make your attack.
Yeah, I will.
You have dark vision, so you might be able to see more than me.
There's 2
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
Or is there? I don't know.
No,
It's like
yeah, I have a note here saying dark vision, Slatey leave. Oops. But yeah, you make your attack.
All right, that's 18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, you most definitely hit it. Make
1, 2. Would you say that's in 10 feet?
yeah, I would say so.
Goddamn right it is.
Tharnus is angry.
So that first guy
Satisfying.
is going to take 11 damage,
Woo!
Yeah.
and then he's going to take more because this thing is going to explode.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's going to fucking explode, Barik.
Ready.
Are you watching this? You watching
No,
this?
I'm looking at the hole in my hand.
Ah, shit. That's 4 more damage for that guy, and then 4 for this other person.
What am I looking at?
So in there, I'm assuming this was the exploding arrow.
Yeah.
There's this huge noise,
Okay.
and they hit. They're not tossed back, but this wave just hits them of force, and you see them sort of recoil a little bit.
And I turn to Slatey. I'm like, don't forget to tell Barik this happened.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Okay, and that will end.
I already killed one.
That will end your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, and that will bring us to Leaf.
I would like to finish my painting.
Uh-huh.
Just like have it be finished because I'm in the middle of it and I haven't rolled to see if it's any good yet.
Okay, and even with what he said to you, I just want to confirm.
Well, I gotta finish what I'm doing.
Okay, make another performance check
Okay.
at
Oh,
disadvantage.
Slatey, yours is gonna be real bad.
This is a disadvantage.
Yeah, it's real bad. It's a 3.
Okay, so you got a little bit distracted by
I
what he
rushed in
said.
at the end and
Painting.
just I couldn't really see what I was doing and I
Yeah.
didn't take my time.
Yeah, and from hearing, you're like rushing through it because
Yeah,
of what
and then I
Barik
like
said.
close it in the book and it all sticks together. I'm like, ah! Oh!
Yeah. All right. So at that point, you can do some movement,
I'll get this far.
and so as soon as you get up there, you don't have dark vision,
No,
so
I
it's you
still
aren't
can't
able to
see
see
anything.
it. Yeah, you aren't able to see it, which will give you disadvantage. Oh, you should have actually had disadvantage on the ball bearings. We'll call it a wash because you can't see them.
Oh, right.
I would say
Okay.
it would give you disadvantage, but next time you'll deal with the disadvantage. So then that will bring us to the creature's turn. So
I think you did very well considering each round is 6 seconds.
Thank
Yeah.
So
you.
you do
You really
hear
tried to finish that up
Yeah,
quickly.
right?
this. We'll just do this first.
What?
1, 2, 3, and up to
Right
there.
on top of your unseen servant.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
I think they
Go,
can still
fly.
occupy the same space.
Probably. They're tiny and invisible.
This is true. Yeah, I don't think it would bump into anything. I'm gonna have to look into Unseen Servant. Well, no one's looking at me because they're looking at that, but I will have to look at Unseen Servant a little bit more to get some clarity. So, next time, just for clarity's purpose.
They should serve no real combat purpose.
No,
Right.
but they do have an AC.
They
as
do.
Yeah, and a hit point.
And 1 hit point.
So that's why I'm wondering if I could actually, as the dole, never mind, whatever they are stepping on them. So it's. I never finished that word.
Bananas.
They're on the dole.
Yep. The first one comes into goes for you with this. You see it a little bit more clearly. It seems to be an axe that seems to be missing on the blades, and it
That's
comes.
Too
Yep.
bad for that axe.
And it misses you very badly.
Yeah. If it had more blade, it might have hit.
Can you just describe that axe again? It's missing the blade?
No, a missing. It's emissive.
Emissive?
Yeah, emissive.
What is that word?
It means that it's glowing.
Ah.
I don't even think that's a word, Daniel.
It is a word. We use it in 3D environments all the time.
It's emitting a sieve. It's
Right.
emitting.
It's a missing. It's a emitting a
I don't know if a miss. I don't know if a misses or a missive.
All right.
Emissive is a word though.
I only asked for clarity because I didn't understand.
Emissive.
The other one-
I didn't know what's
A
going
On the other
technical
hand-
adjective, meaning having the power to radiate something, especially light, heat, or radiation.
Leaf, you're carrying a dictionary during a battle?
The other one, however, gets you with a natural 20.
Okay, that's
Is the other one
fine.
also a missing?
No, it's not.
Oh. It's
the other
missing that particular weapon.
Yeah, the other one.
Is it remissing?
It is not. It is clearly hitting. It hits you. You take 12 damage.
Okay, but it
Whoa.
takes 10 because of my armor.
Yes. So as soon as it does, and that one was the one that you hit for a lot.
Yeah.
The armor, it sort of starts to shoot out from the attack, and spikes go in. Icy spikes shoot into this creature, and
Kind of had it coming.
is no more.
Oh.
So you did take
I'm not
that
gonna
damage.
have to
It
do
does
anything
not.
in this battle, am
Yeah,
I?
it does not get another attack.
Nope.
Consequently, but this axe with an emissive blades lies on the ground there.
Okay, and my armor's like gone now. It's shattered off of me like ghosts and
Well, it's
goblins.
like
Oh, no.
one use only.
So you're in
it
your
depends
underwear now.
how much
One
damage I
use
take.
only.
Okay.
One use only.
Gotcha.
I think we can do that because it's technically not the words.
It's a cover.
It's a yep, absolutely.
So you're just in like baggy, tighty whities now?
No, I'm in my
Oh, no.
leather armor.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he still has his clothes.
You said ghosts and goblins.
Yeah,
so.
so the first
So the next creature will move up 10, 15. I love how you were right. I set up this whole map and the whole thing's happening
Yeah,
in
right
fucking
in the
hallway.
corner.
Is
Next to you.
actually no. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to change that. It was here. Yeah.
Sure.
Because the other. It's going to 1, 2, 3. It's going to go there, and it's going to just do a single attack, and it's going to. I think you have partial cover at the moment.
Oh, I'm gonna call it 3/4.
I would call it. I would call it 3/4.
Hi.
No, I would call it 3/4 cover. So it's going to make an attack with its crossbow or crossbow.
I actually have 19 armor class right now.
That one actually got 19.
No!
Fuck that thing.
What?
Yep.
It does have 4 eyes.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
an ace. He's an ace archer. He's so much better than you.
Jesus. I just exploded a guy.
It gets you for 4 damage.
All right.
And it then is also going to throw its spear towards you.
That
Well,
far?
I mean, I'm kind of rooting
Abs-
for him at this point because that's really impressive.
Absolutely.
That's a long throw.
It is. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It can. Oh wait, just a sec. This will be at disadvantage. You are correct.
That's good.
Because it's one of the lower arms and he has to under.
Yeah. Who's he throwing it at?
You barely see Slatey.
Yeah.
You barely
Well,
see me. I'm standing behind a.
yeah, but it's
Stalagmite.
where considering
Yeah,
the
but you
position.
exploded someone.
You
Yeah,
did.
that's true.
It's a little bit of aggro towards you. You took all the aggro.
Glowing shit.
However, unfortunately for the DM, it did.
Nothing.
Yeah, the spear starts to go by, and
No.
you just
It's an underhand.
Yeah.
underhanded throw.
The classic under.
4 arms. He's got to have the spear in one of those.
That's true. Yeah, from the lower one, it granny throws it,
Yeah.
and manages
It's got
to.
a pin with
Yeah,
And it goes directly into its dead friend.
Oh.
it does land just sort of beside you.
All right.
It was a pretty pathetic throw. So that brings us to, you do manage to see another one come out, and it goes. What is the range on the crossbow?
I think it's a lot.
Yeah, it actually is not a crazy amount. Its range is 30 and then 120. So
30.
120 is where the is where it just dies.
Yeah.
If it's after 30, it is at
crossbow is that?
disadvantage. I think at 30 it's disadvantage.
Man, that's
Or
like
after 30, yeah. So
a real shit crossbow.
It is a real shit crossbow that the enemy has that I'm
Yeah.
glad that they have.
Yeah, I'm just.
It would be a shame if someone
oh,
were to
specifically-
look up the
wait,
rules
more
and make
specifically,
it more difficult for us.
really
more
have a
specifically,
problem.
it's a hand crossbrow.
Oh, great.
So it's
Okay,
like
so
it's like yours.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So-
you've got a shitty crossbow. is that
Mine's
right?
pretty sweet.
All right.
I mean, it's got style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so it is.
What it lacks in range, it makes up for it in style.
Yeah, it's gonna go back here actually, and it's gonna make an attack at disadvantage. It sort of wants to bring you in a bit.
Right.
It's not about size.
It
It's about
did
how you
actually.
shoot it.
Have I talked about how long my bow is?
It ended up missing.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
one did. Hey. But it did miss you. So it goes by. Bing, goes by, and
I'm
it,
very impressed, and I didn't even see it.
Stalagmite is my friend.
it did.
Yes.
You did see the crossbow though go by.
Whoa.
Yeah, and miss. So it now. You do start to hear another noise.
That's too bad.
That's too
That's a
bad.
real shame. I thought
And
we
you
had this all sewn up.
Yeah, you start to hear this whipping sound, and something comes out from back here. It's a little too far, actually, so...
Crap. Is that a
15, 20, 25, 30, 30.
is that a painting monster?
What's your range on...
A sochar.
Oh, wait. No, you guys can't. You'd be able to see.
Mine's 90 feet.
You
but I'm-
see. It's not a sochar. You can't see, but what you see... That might be a little bit loud.
No, I mean it made a lot of sense. The bad guy showed up, and it was like,
Yeah.
It's
Dun,
the
dun,
mini
dun, dun,
boss.
So, what you do see is you see this. It has like hollow eyes, and it's got skin that it's like diseased. Their eye sockets gape open, and they're empty above the mouths, which have this worm-like protrusion that comes and starts whipping around.
So one of these things is not like the others. Is that what you're
Yeah.
telling me?
You see two tentacles coming out of its back that whip around, and you see long claws as well. Its skin, you can't really see color because what you see is black and white with your
Yep.
vision, so you can't see pigment. So, with that being said,
Well, now I get why the goblins didn't want to come down here.
Yeah. Why they didn't make it all the way to Stasandor.
Yeah.
yeah, so it comes out, and that brings us up to Barik's turn. Bam, bam, bam,
Yeah.
okay, I'm mad now, so I'm gonna
So
leave.
just-
Get your shit together, and then I'm gonna move.
Don't be so mean to me. You just because you didn't like your painting doesn't mean I'm useless.
Which he could see it better than you.
What's
Yeah.
the terrain like down here?
It's, I mean, there's a little bit of moisture, but it's, oh, and you still have to make a roll for your ball bearings.
I do what?
You know where they are, but you're still walking on them.
But I also have. What am I rolling?
Ball bearing master.
It's dexterity saving throw.
Ball bearing mastery.
Yeah.
19.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I would give you advantage because you know where they are, so don't.
Because I rolled so high, I just scooped them all up as I walked by and put them in my pouch.
It takes
Um,
like 30 minutes to pick all your
What?
Leaf, get your shit together.
I'll shoot you in the arm again.
Everyone loves their pets.
okay, I'm going to hide up here somewhere. Like, I guess there, behind this wall.
You're using Slatey for
Slatey's
You
cover,
want to hide
Yeah.
behind me? I'm gonna
I mean-
move out of there.
This is my
My
hiding
next
spot.
turn, so you can.
but
Well,
you
I
don't
can
know.
hide.
You wouldn't know.
I can shoot from there. I'll go down if there's something I can hide
I'm
behind down
I'm
here.
not gonna give you advantage on this though, just because.
Well, okay, so how many spaces can I move?
You can move 6.
2, 3.
That's considered above, like over to the right or
Yeah.
left or right of you is considered a wall. So just consider that that's not a
This?
This?
Oh, I can't
Yes.
go up there?
No, you
oh,
can't.
shit, I was going to go up.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go 5, 6.
Okay.
And I'll take wherever I can cover, I'll take cover. If
Unfortunately, there's not around there.
there's nothing, okay. Then I will fire my crossbow
Okay.
at Is he covered?
He's got, I would say, partial cover, so his AC would go up a little bit.
What about? Can I see him?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, Chelsea, do you want to do a line of sight check on that? One?
Maybe not.
This guy
For
or that
Barik?
To
Yeah.
Barik
Let's
to
see
that.
I mean, Barik's taller than this.
No, to
no.
the
This guy?
Yeah. Do you see? Does he look
You
like?
can see the staff, but not the guy.
Yeah, I would give him partial cover. If you want to move over to the side one space, I would give you like full
Like, if
A
you were
clear
there.
shot.
yeah,
Yeah.
you would get a clear shot if you're there.
All right, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Since I don't have any cover anyway.
What's the worst can happen?
Oh, I'll die.
Punch him in the face.
I rolled a 1, so I'm gonna do another lucky.
Absolutely. So that's your second lucky.
Yeah. Where's my lucky thing?
Did you use any last time?
Yeah, but we took a rest between the last time I used it.
Just down at the bottom.
Okay.
Where? No, that's
Is
the
that a
long
short
rest
rest
thing.
or- Yeah, you
Yeah.
took a long
Oh,
rest.
lucky.
You guys did take
Oh,
a long
okay,
rest. You're
yeah.
correct.
We had to
Well,
do
that
the
didn't work at all.
goblins.
Would you roll?
A 5.
Ye-
Plus your other.
It's
5?
pretty high.
It's
10?
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a higher armor class than 15.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Can-
So
Can I bonus action to hide?
if you
There's nothing I
can,
can hide behind,
there's
right?
nothing you can hide. You no you
Wait,
can't
what about?
take these.
I can't move that far.
No,
right?
you can't. Yeah, I think you're settled where you
Can
are.
I like ninja vanish into some smoke?
Not unless you got an ability for it.
You can say poof.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You can say hide or poof. Okay, so that brings us to Slatey.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
What?
I forgot about that.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my way down over here. 1, 2, 3. Probably to the other side of the stairs.
Okay.
I said I lit up my shillelagh, but can I take out my crossbow as well and just shoot that instead?
I mean, it doesn't. For a crossbow, does it require 2 hands, or is it a hand crossbow?
It's a light crossbow.
Oh, I would say
It's a
yeah.
hand
You
crossbow. The range is only 30.
Yeah, no, it's mine has range of 80, so I think
Yeah.
it's two-handed.
Yep. Yeah, I would say yeah. You could still hold it, and I think we'll look that up. I mean, we're gonna house rule it for tonight that you can.
Okay, so just because I'm out of range for a melee attack, I'm going to shoot a ranged crossbow.
Okay.
At that
It's
one.
it's gonna have like half cover.
That's fine.
You eat them all.
Dang it.
Half cover's an extra 2, correct?
Only 12 to hit.
Unfortunately, the crossbow bolt goes wide.
12 to miss.
Yeah, it doesn't give a snicker back or anything like that. It's not in the
Okay.
mood for laughing at your misfortune. I
Yeah.
might be a bit, but I'm just kidding.
That's okay. My misfortune can't be that bad, can it?
No.
Help me. Help me.
So next we have Tharnus.
What's Leaf doing? Oh, Leaf
Leaf's
is
after you.
I'm last.
worse. Okay.
I rolled a
Natural 1. 1 plus what though?
All right. Take aim at that guy. I'm not gonna move. I like my position right here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, like my chances. Ooh, it's 15 hit.
Unfortunately, no.
What are you talking about? You said 15 hit that guy.
No, I
What
didn't.
was the other guy?
Oh wait, don't no.
I'm not
15
shooting this
didn't
guy.
hit. No, it's
Shooting that guy.
it's 16. Did I give a free hit on a 15?
No, I think you're confusing it with this
Okay.
guy.
Yeah, what, are they not the same?
They are. But if I might have given a free hit on a 15 then.
Hmm.
We'll deal with that, but I'll let you see that it is.
No, I believe you.
16.
Okay.
If you don't want me to hit it, Daniel, just say so.
No, I want you to
Yeah.
hit. I don't want you guys to die. Art's expensive.
Kill us all.
No, art's expensive.
We're not going to die. Stop saying that we're going to die, but we will die if you don't get in here, Leaf.
Come on, Leaf!
Okay, I'm gonna take another shot. I'm gonna spend
Okay.
my action
Surge.
Yeah.
Okay.
This feels like it's important. Important enough to
Wow.
miss.
So he's like goes
Okay, I
wide.
figured it out. You just can't be in the same room as me.
Didn't you roll a natural 20 like 2 rolls ago?
That was to get across your stupid fucking ball bearing.
I'll just keep like I'll just put a trail down for you.
All right, so that gives
I have a
a-
trick?
that brings us to Leaf.
So that would be leave.
So I gotta get across the ball bearings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, you have disadvantage on your saving throw.
Great.
Why?
Sight.
Because I can't see it.
Oh, you're a fucking monk. Ball bearings should be like your daily bread.
I was painting. Maybe I'm blinded by art.
It's like the 12th
Gotta
chamber of Shaolin.
Pretty good.
Ball bearings. Isn't it?
Oh, I made it.
Nice.
I
So
rolled a
you,
nat 16 base.
not knowing where they are, not knowing even that he put them down,
Yeah.
you see slip a little bit. What the? Okay, do your thing. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know what your mental process of that is.
No, I just took a second, breathed, and then let my senses guide me
Excellent.
while everyone was screaming.
Yeah, no, we're still screaming.
Emotions are running high here.
Yeah.
And so, what is that? Where you end?
I feel like I should take a peek in and just be like.
So,
"No."
you will have to, since you don't have dark vision, your action would have to be to perceive.
Fun.
Yeah.
Can I go a little deeper in then? instead?
Absolutely. If you want to, you can.
Yeah, you can dash.
I think you
to-
can-
to
I'm gonna
move
dash
extra.
to here.
There's also a big old spear on the ground there.
Do you have
if
to
want pick it up.
do you have to spend a key point to dash, or is that your other part of the action?
Well,
No.
yeah, you just use
Well, certain-
the movement as your.
Yeah, there's the
action.
movement, and you can. But monks might. I think they have a feat called Step of the Wind,
Yeah.
which can get them a little bit further. So I don't know if that requires a key
Yeah,
point though.
it does if I were to use it, but I want to just use my regular. I want to save my key points
Okay,
for now.
so you get in a little bit further, and I'm assuming this is still a perception that you're gonna do.
Mhm.
Okay, so make a perception check.
13. No, 12.
12. I would say that from as you were coming in, I'm assuming that's when your perception would be. You did manage to see that one there, but you can't see the ones behind.
Okay, great. So I know he's here, but these two are. Ooh,
You're-
who knows?
You're unaware.
Mystery.
Oh, this can't possibly go awry.
Nope, can't. Especially since it's now their turn. I think.
It is.
You know what else you didn't see? The unseen servant.
That's true.
Sure, I didn't see it.
You know.
I didn't see it.
So this one, you're up there.
Mixing a drink right now.
This one, 2,
It's gonna
3,
be so nice for after the fight.
Right?
is gonna go over to
Some
Slatey.
martinis. I assume it's got a bar that comes with it.
Oh yeah, totally.
And is going
It's
to
like
make
mid-century modern. It's
Yeah.
just got like.
this
little
one
tiki
is going
torches.
to make.
How many attacks? How many attacks do they get?
They get 3.
That's too
Each?
bad.
He doesn't have a shield?
What?
Does that one have a shield?
It does.
Yeah.
They all do have a shield,
But
but
he
they
only
have.
gets 2. He chucked a spear. No more spear.
You are correct, sir.
Hmm?
Thank you. Thank you for
That's
reminding.
why you pay attention.
Yes,
Oh.
and DM does have horrible short-term memory. So, like we learned last time when you rolled the 24.
It's not like a video game. The spear doesn't just reappear in his hand.
No, it doesn't. So,
Yes.
if there is ever a moment like that, please do remind me. I
Unless
would
he
like
has
to
like a
know.
stash of spears that he threw down before he started fighting.
That's the kind of shit I say.
What is it about your side
Why
of
are
the
you
table?
infecting
Yeah.
me?
Our side is trying to win.
Yeah. This is kind of
What?
fucked up, but there is something over there, and they do actually.
Have a
So
stack.
you see, you do. Yeah,
That's an action. Unsheathing the spear is an action.
it will be. So it does manage to get one ready, but it does.
Okay.
No. Like this.
No, where
Feels
where it's
terrible.
located. Where it's located.
Yeah, but it's got something in that hand. It has to use the same hand it threw with.
It
Compulsion.
so what happens is it
Drop
drops the
Oh,
dagger
it's like,
into the lower
wow.
hand.
Oh, hey, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
So
great.
so what you see is you
I
see
do.
is
I
you see this
how
creature
badass this creature
drop a dagger into its lower hand, and with the top hand it grabs. It seems impossibly to occur, but it grabs a really long spear from behind.
How did it?
Yeah,
Then stabby stabby.
Yeah, and then it tries to stab
and it
me
tries
with
to
it.
stab you with the one. It misses.
Oh, good.
Oh,
It takes an action to grab the one spear, but then it goes for you with the other,
Of course it will.
and 13
Yeah, 13.
just hits.
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So you take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That was badass.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So the next one goes over here.
Are they speaking at all? Can we understand any of their communications with each other?
They've been speaking
What
a bunch of different
it does
languages.
speak two. One of them you do understand. They're kind of muttering things about directions and where to go at the moment. So 1, 2.
Can we,
Oops,
can we
this-
talk to them? Can we be like,
Help us
Sorry.
first!
And it does
I
not.
don't
I
know.
want to compliment them!
Yeah, that's an interesting way to fight this battle.
Hey, I'm
So-
just getting my bearings.
They pulled the Arya Stark, just like.
Yep, absolutely. So this one is going for 3 attacks on you.
Leaf wants to remind them about their extra spears.
First one misses. Fuck, I'm rolling. You know what? I am
So
grabbing
weird.
my metal dice now. This
Wow.
one is going into dice jail. This one natural 20.
Ah,
What?
So the second attack
No.
does hit you. This one
It's
is
okay, we got you.
I've got an armor
Ignorance,
class
him.
of like 30.
Oh.
well, it's doubled, so it's 40.
Persuasion.
Nope.
The music is
So
great.
you take 10 points of damage.
Son of a bitch.
he's
So
almost dead.
it comes in with its dagger, goes in towards the side, and shanks you right between a couple ribs, and
Guys,
it
it
goes in
legitimately
really deep.
Oh. Yeah, you're
Pulls out sideways,
Leaf!
and blood
This
comes.
is not my fault!
and
That's
then
like a killing blow.
That
He's
was
not
like
coming
less.
back from
That was like less anger and more help me.
and it's making another stabby attack with the close range attack with the spear, and it misses. So that brings us over to
Oh, this thing.
this thing.
Can I disengage from that? Since
Not
do I not have
on
that?
your
yet.
on your turn.
Right.
Which will be next.
3,
Yeah.
4, 5,
Unless I'm dead.
6. It's going to go. Actually, wait. If I go here. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. So
Uh
That doesn't sound good.
what happens
They're all with.
is it is going to, you see what you see, and what you see, because you can actually see this, is you see its tentacles coming out from its back start to writhe a bit and spin, and the first one is going to go over towards, oh wait, not, you can see it. It's going over towards you.
Okay.
You can see this. You can't.
Okay.
First one.
But I'll
Slatey
feel
duck!
First one's a natural 1.
What?
Yeah. So you manage to dodge out of the way. You hear this sort of come
Like,
towards.
Pulls a tentacle muscle.
It-
Oh!
in a language none of you would understand. Yeah. And then the other one is going to go towards you.
Son of a bitch. Do I get a little bit of coverage because this idiot's standing in front of me?
No. This tentacle can reach around. It's giving you a reach around.
Yeah, again.
Obviously.
Welcome to the late show.
And this one does connect with
Ugh.
you
I know
with
what I do
a
if I had
15.
tentacles.
So it's going to. So you're considered grappled at the moment,
Great.
and the tentacle is going to be a 1d6.
As
This
long
is
as
bad.
it's not
This
that
is
6
bad.
that gets rolled.
It is.
I'm dead.
Oh, okay. Then
You're
he's-
not dead.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, he's at 0.
He's unconscious.
You're unconscious.
It's fine. We got this. We got it.
Yeah.
Can we have some healing potions?
Yeah, you have a healing potion.
I do.
And
That
you
we-
guys are
Can I-
aware. You're not
Can I
aware of it.
drink
but
it
you
while
guys
I'm
are
unconscious?
aware.
Oh, great. I'm the only one who can do anything about it.
Yeah. You're not aware of it.
Okay. Well, I'm still in combat with this one anyways.
Yeah, and it does get 4 attacks, but you guys are too far away to take the other ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, it's no problem. We got this.
Okay. So we are now at Slatey.
Well, it's your turn first.
So you need to make a death saving throw. Roll a 20.
Yeah.
You get
14.
You succeed on your first one.
Okay.
If you roll 3 successful rolls, you become conscious again, and you are at 1 hit point. I think is correct.
Oh, I thought I got to roll a dice.
Or you're
for,
stabilized.
For how many hit points I got.
No, there's
No.
not
No,
this.
it's your-
This is
uh,
different. So we are now at Slatey.
Okay. I'm in combat with this one, and I think I just need to basically try to deal with it.
Have any of them taken damage?
These ones?
Yeah.
I
don't
no.
think so. Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
This is not good.
Yeah, if
Shouldn't
only
have been painting for the first 3
if only
turns.
someone weren't painting.
We'll
This
be
is
fine.
not
That's
my
okay.
fault.
No blame.
It's all of our
no,
fault.
No blame. Character development.
It's absolutely my fault too. But I'll just try to shillelagh
And
attack.
as I'm dying, I'm like, if you had just dressed up.
That I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice. What are you doing?
The kind of rolls, but this is a shillelagh attack.
Shillelagh attack, which is magical.
On fire.
It is
It's a
magical.
magical.
He's
D8.
pulling out a special dice for this one.
Yeah, the damage dice.
The damn.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
got
do
one.
I roll extra damage?
You
for
double the
attack?
dice.
Oh, double the dice damage. Okay, there we go. Well, that's 2 plus 5. So 7 damage to this one.
7. It's pretty damn hurt.
But not as hurt as it could have been. That's it. That's
Don't you get
it for
another
me.
something? Of
course I don't.
Bonus?
No.
A little something, little dancey dance.
I can tell my as a bonus action, I'm going to tell my unseen servant to start dragging his body up the stairs.
Okay. Make a strength check for your unseen servant.
With
It
what?
has a strength
Strength
of 2.
Of 2.
Rolled a 14.
You know what?
And with the strength of 2, that's going to be
Minus
minus 4.
Yeah.
Which is
A
10.
solid 10.
You know what? I think it's enough to move him 15 feet.
Great. Just
Right next to me.
Scrapes as you're going up,
Up
and
there.
you lay comfortably on the ball bearings. I'm just kidding. So yeah, Barik is now out of the room at the moment.
okay.
Okay.
Yay.
So that brings us to Tharnus.
Don't shoot me.
Huh.
Where
A lot of
these
insults
cows
cast
live?
around lately.
The cows are tied up with the
Friendly bar.
Yeah, the cows are way up
Goblins.
Right.
with the goblins and the dwarf man.
Mr. Needle.
Okay,
No.
I'm gonna search Barik's corpse for the healing potion.
You were in there. You know exactly what it's in because he was there when you poured it into the flask.
Yeah, yeah.
You know exactly where it is, so you can pour it right in. This will be your action though.
Of course.
So you roll 2. Is it 2d4?
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
You get 7 points.
Yeah. So I don't have to roll death saving throws anymore.
Nope.
No, you're
Okay.
back up and you have that many hit points. So
So wait, how do I?
You're at 7 hit points. You can just type it in your hit point box
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
and then hit.
All right.
okay. So
All right.
Barik is
Scratch
back
off
to
that
life.
healing potion. It's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I wrote it in the book, not on here.
That's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So next
Uh,
that brings us.
Then I'm gonna step back behind the.
Equipment. Before you
Yeah.
go, I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth.
On the mouth.
Because you got close. You were like,
Ooh, oh, you have to
thanks, buddy.
like role play that.
It's actually not the first time.
Oh.
This is why I need dark vision.
No, we missed it entirely.
Yeah.
We can do this because we can see in the dark.
Oh, I did. Okay.
All the shit that Barik and I have been doing in the dark, you guys haven't seen.
Hands in new places. Oh, I still have those other 3 potions that we don't know what they do.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Maybe you can identify them.
Just
later.
drink one. What's the
Yeah,
worst
I'm
that
just
can
gonna
happen?
pound one. A drink's a
it.
drink's a
Take
drink.
chance.
Okay.
Brother Fetchman always said.
Next that brings us to Leaf.
Okay.
So you didn't even see him go down.
Nope, but I heard it in my heart.
You did.
In my tenuous connection to my only friend in the world. No offense.
None taken.
So this is the guy who got hit a little bit, or it was this guy?
The other one.
Yeah.
The other one?
Yeah.
What do we think? Should I go for that guy, or should I go for
You
the
Crush
you
him.
do what
Crush.
you do what Leaf would do.
Okay.
Sorry.
Like, Leaf is gonna attack somebody.
I
Are you
know.
sure
I
you
know.
don't wanna
He's
pitch
the one that
more?
killed me, so break him.
Yeah, so that'll be who Leaf goes for.
Okay.
We'll be
I shall
like,
break you.
Break him.
no one hurts my friend. And Leaf goes in for an unarmed strike
Okay.
to start. There we go. So that's 20.
Absolutely, it hits.
So get like punches right through, and then she can't shake him. It's like the whole body is on his
Right into the mouth. It
Yeah.
just closes on it.
So for 7 points of damage, Leaf just like steps in and just like a straight on cross right to the face.
It's like
Okay.
3 feet tall. Like, you're probably like,
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Do-
Like from above. Yeah, I guess it's coming
Do
straight
you,
from down.
do you want to do any key points like
it's like punching a child.
No, I'm just yeah, I'm gonna use a key point to do a flurry of blows.
okay, flurry of blows.
Liquefy it, leaf.
Which is gonna be 2 unarmed strikes, and I get to extract aspects.
do.
So the first one does not hit.
You get to extract what?
No.
Oh, neither does the second. Shit. Okay, so I don't get to extract aspects.
Yeah, so it manages to sort of, as with its arms, sort of deflect your arms as well.
Yeah.
So
I
that
got
brings,
sweet sucker punch in there.
yeah, that brings us to. It's gonna the first one I think is this one. I think so. Yeah, that one. Yeah, is gonna be going to attack. You.
Slatey.
Yeah, Slatey. Yeah.
Some Slatey punches.
Oops, I just totally rolled a d6 to attack.
No, you can keep
It would
that.
definitely. First
okay.
attack is going to hit. I'm just gonna roll all 3.
Yeah.
Second one's gonna miss.
Okay.
And last one's gonna miss.
Okay. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
Right. You'll
Okay.
be fine.
I
Surviving.
should.
Surviving.
I will be fine.
You take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
So the spear comes in, misses. The crossbow is at disadvantage, so it shoots and misses you. And the dagger comes in, but it does manage to stick into your chest a bit and pulls out, and it does that much damage, as I said.
That's 6.
Okay,
Okay.
that brings us to the last. Oh no, there's the other one's gonna attack Leaf for sure. Yeah. First one misses with a dagger. Second one with the Morning Star does hit. So the Morning Star,
Leaf just catches
it's
the Morning
going
Star,
to
like,
be 9 points of damage.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's not a catch.
Yeah. I think it got Leaf right in the groin.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Right.
There's
And
nothing
then-
there though.
the last one does hit as well,
Oh,
Jeez.
crap.
and
How
you're
are you
going to
doing
be
on-
taking 7 points of damage.
Oh, man.
Ooh, not good, my friends.
Yeah. Okay.
The last one wasn't a crossbow, was it?
No.
Just asking, in case somebody wanted
Just
to.
in case some disadvantage gets in there.
Down to
also
8.
some missile catching.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So that brings us to the Dolgon. Sorry, did it say that?
Dolomite?
No.
Did
So
you say the gaunt?
Dolomite is its name.
something
Dolagant?
The cunt?
maybe,
Sorry. Oops.
but characters don't know. And no looking this up. First one, tentacle attack towards Leaf.
Oh no.
Tentacle misses.
Okay.
Second one is going to you, misses. Damn it.
It's not a good.
But
Blind.
what it's
yeah,
going
we are blind.
what it's going to do is it's going to
But
come
there,
up to
blinder.
here, and it's going to make 2 more attacks.
Probably against.
Wait,
Slatey.
can it attack, move, and attack?
Of course.
I'm looking up Dolomite right now.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You can split up actions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't stop looking up Dolomite, though. Don't stop just
Man.
because of that.
I got a natural 4.
Okay?
Weaknesses.
That's no good.
Crappy movies in the late
And a natural
90s
1.
and early 2000s.
Oh, nice.
Man,
Good.
I had a really shitty round.
That's
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
we don't care.
really
Fine.
good for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fine for you.
it is.
Okay.
Not fine for the Dolomite.
Yeah, the Dolomites haven't been doing
Yeah,
well.
starting to whip
Ever
around.
since all of those Italian tourists started showing up.
So we now move over to Barik because you are awake now.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're up here.
Dolomite is mine. Am I hidden? Can I do-
You wouldn't have taken a hide action, so you're not hidden. You're not considered hidden. You cannot take a hide action if you want, or you can attack and then take a hide action for that.
Well, if I take a hide action, then I can do a sneak attack on this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
No, you can do it anyways
anyway.
because people are within 5 feet.
Oh,
of
right.
it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I will do a sneak attack with.
Yeah. And this is against the one with the whippy things?
No, this one.
Okay.
'Cause
Okay.
I want to kill one of them, and I'm taking my last lucky because I sucked. Damn it. 14.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't hit.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to drink one of the potions.
Okay, so there's three
Tharnus,
different...
By the way, says, I shot.
Yeah, there's there's 3 different potions.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is going to take me a second to get to. Okay, there's a purple one, there's a greenish with a slight glow to it, and there's one black as pitch, but you can see a slight iridescence that emisses.
The British one just sounds like...
Got any bites? I mean, I would go purple always because purple.
Yeah. Purple's it's a royal
Yeah,
color.
going for purple.
Okay.
Gonna drink the purple.
So you uncork it. It smells really, really good. You drink it down.
Fuck, it's perfume.
Really hope it's a love potion.
It's perfume. It's totally perfume.
No, it smelled like sort of like fruits. Also, there was like a hint, sort of like what is it's like lavender.
It's a cordial. It's just a...
How many hit points did I gain?
We will see what the effects are later.
I'm gonna drink all 3 of them.
Bad.
Pardon me?
Oh wait. Okay, so
Oh, like others? Oh, are you guys adjusting your? Oh no, just to tell people about the adjusting the HP. Because they can see live how people are. So we do have an overlay. Sorry, regarding that, there's a couple people who are not using D&D Beyond right now. So if you're concerned about the hit points, they're recording them, but it's not updating. So that would be a good thing to remember for next time. Sorry, you guys, about that. If you're able to bring those just for that purpose.
Slatey has 15 hit points currently.
Okay, Leaf, what do you have?
I have 8.
Okay.
I just updated it on D&D.
Okay, all right. So just for people who aren't aware, that's what's going on. So I guess that brings us to Slatey.
Right, because you did your thing. Slatey's going to try to... I can attack both of them at this point, right?
They're right next to you.
What do you-
They're right next to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably try to attack the new one.
The one with the tentacles?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't.
I'd sure like
can't
to.
you blow
the
something
Dolomite?
up? Can't you blow them up?
Yeah, really wish I could. Too bad I'm right next to them.
Opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
It's okay, I got another exploding arrow. I'll just send it right in
no,
there.
my shillelagh's gonna miss.
What did you roll?
2 plus my 7. That's definitely not gonna
Yeah,
hit the
it
boss.
managed the whatever, the Dolomite, as we're now calling it at the moment, manages to whip the shillelagh out of the way with one of its tentacles.
Okay.
So that brings us to Tharnus.
Okay. No, this will be fine. Everything's fine, everyone. Tharnus is going to shoot at that same dude.
Okay. The Dola.
The Dolomite.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
There we go.
Okay, so as he does that, he whispers to his arrow. It starts to glow.
Okay.
A little 10-foot radius down here. You guys can see some shit.
Ah, hey!
All
Arrow
right.
stuck in
So
the
this is the
yeah.
luminous bow.
It is a luminous bow.
Okay.
You got some to add?
Pardon me?
You got some to add?
No, not at all. No, I'm not adding anything.
Tharnus is snarky today.
No.
I told you this would happen.
What? What?
Okay.
So just it lasts for the next round. It's 6 seconds. So for the next 6 seconds, you know exactly what's around.
Whoa!
So you
And
now
it's-
see what's in front of you.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
It's gonna take 6 hit points damage and
I thought you just put a dice in your mouth.
eating your luck. And I'm gonna use the enfeebling arrow.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's right. So it's gonna take another.
Does it have to make a Constitution?
What?
Okay.
We'll get to that.
Don't cross Tharnus.
Oh, shoot. 7 points of necrotic damage.
Mmm.
Ooh.
Nice.
That would have been the best choice. I don't know. Now
Oh,
it
that's
has
good.
to make a con saving throw.
Okay.
DC 11.
Okay. So I just have to bring up its stats because I was on potion stuff.
Obviously, my potion.
So
brings all of
Constitution,
us
you
back
said-
to full hit points.
You said Constitution.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really hope it's like a love potion.
16.
I know you're in love with the monsters.
So, unfortunately,
No,
the
you'd be the
enfeebling
closest.
arrows action does not take
But
effect.
you're already in love.
So,
That's all right. I did what I wanted to do. I did the extra
Yeah.
damage.
you did some good damage.
Lit it up.
You did some really good damage on
Lit
it.
that shit up.
So that brings us to Leaf.
Hello! Okay, I would like to punch this fellow. And actually, no, I'm not going to punch him. I'm going to kick him real hard, like a roundhouse kick.
Absolutely.
And then he's going to do such a good job
Mm-hmm.
that he's going to fly backwards into the other two. Because they're all in a little line right now, which is very tempting.
Oh,
fair,
yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
That I did look into, and it is a feat, so you're not allowed to
Well, I'm going to still
Sorry.
kick him really
Yeah,
hard.
you're gonna kick him really
okay?
hard.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be real good. Okay. Oh shit. It didn't go well. It didn't work. I missed. I got really excited and then I tripped over my foot.
do it. Yep. You ended up almost doing the splits.
Yeah, exactly. But I recovered and
Yep.
then I went back around and for a flurry of blows.
Yep.
And
yeah,
I got
there
one.
Okay.
Yes. So I land the first one.
And make your attack roll.
Thank goodness.
Ooh, this is intense.
All
This is a
right.
good fight.
So I got an 8. I got an 8 of bludgeoning damage. So
Awesome.
I recover from my messed up kick,
Yep.
and I come back and I just backhand the jerk across
Absolutely.
the face.
And you manage to knock a couple of the teeth out of one of the mouths.
Nice, and it's a flurry of blows, so I can extract aspects.
Yes. So what you find out is that it is condition immunities are to being. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That was very close. I have to type on.
Mother's
Do,
name.
do. So it
It
has.
just had a birthday.
It has advantage on saving throws against being blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, stunned, and being knocked unconscious.
Alright.
Well, holy
Interesting.
Yeah, punch it to
I'm
death.
gonna punch him again.
I like that. Curious.
Yeah. Oh, that was not good. Nope. And then I got overconfident and I was like, thinking
Yeah,
about those
it's-
aspects. Oh no!
It's looking super bloody though.
Good.
Okay.
15 damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna recover and go back on
Yep.
my back foot and just look at it and be like, what?
So that everyone's gone now.
Yeah.
Okay, it's their turn. So the first one is gonna turn around, and I guess it would be you.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go to you. You. That does hit.
No.
Slaty's okay.
Slatey, okay.
Slatey, are you okay? Are
You
okay,
take 3
Slatey?
damage from a dagger.
Okay.
Yep. Take the second hit. Natural 4 misses.
Nah,
so
we'll
the
be fine.
spear comes around, misses you.
Okay.
Then this is a disadvantage because it's a crossbow. And first one was 18. Second one was a 3.
There we go. Disadvantage works.
Huh?
And as long as it's for them.
Slatey turned into Keanu Reeves just for a second. Was like,
Slatey, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Slatey?
Trying
Sorry.
No,
Whoa.
it's statue.
Yeah. So the next one is going to go after Leaf.
Oh no.
You guys are the only 2 down there.
No, but I'm gonna stare at him really intensely and just be like, you don't want to do
I
this.
am serious.
intimidate.
First is a natural 6, so it comes in.
Worked.
Sec is a natural 8, which adds a +4, which is 12. Misses you.
Sucker.
And
Bad
then,
at this.
And then
Leaf
cross.
is just being very
Yeah.
unsupportive, which is very atypical for Leaf. It's just
Yep.
you're very bad at this. Your mother is disappointed in you.
And is coming in with a crossbow now because it's
With a crossbow at point blank range?
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. It's because they've got all the extra limbs, then they got to use all of them.
Yeah. That's an 18 first and a 15 second. So
Oh.
the second
Gotcha.
one does hit.
Gotcha. Can I catch it?
Yeah, it's a crossbow.
Oh, yeah.
But
But wait.
it's at point blank range?
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna do
I
that.
first I do my damage
Oh yeah.
Okay, yep.
because I
That's
roll
some
for
Ozzy
that.
Mandela shit. Just like.
So I roll a d6 plus 2. That is an 8. I rolled full.
Okay.
So you get 5 automatically.
Yeah. Oh, and I rolled an 8.
Yes,
So I
you
got
take,
it all.
So it's right in your face.
Yeah.
Sorry, probably your groin.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a
down
lot
here,
shorter, and it's
then
like, bing! Ooh, managed to get it right away,
And I
and
I'm gonna stab him in the eye with it.
yeah, you'd have to throw it, so sending it back.
I mean, fine.
I know.
But it's
Like
at
a
point
lawn
blank
dart.
range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hammer it into his head.
You could flick it,
Yeah.
flick it right back. Fing,
Just launch it into the air. It's
19.
nice.
You hit.
I hit.
So damage now. It would
great.
be a d6
A D6. Great.
Need, like,
5.
yes.
plus.
5 plus 4.
We don't even need. It's dead.
9.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one is down.
Avenged.
Avenged. Oh, and I broke
Oh
a
my
wall.
god.
Barik, I defeated the one who defeated you.
Thank you.
So
May
now,
I paint you now?
No, keep fighting, you dick.
So now we move on to the other one. It's gonna move in a little bit. 1, 2, 3,
No.
No, I don't like this at all.
Oh.
and it's gonna go grab since it's it's going after you, and it's going after
Behind
you.
a
Okay.
fucking stalagmite.
Oh wait, yeah, it will go after you.
Okay.
Yeah, you will get some bonus AC. You do. This would be, I think, half cover, not 3/4.
Yeah.
There's
It's a
got
little
so
closer.
many
It's a little closer.
Whippy tentacles.
Yep.
They're very whippy.
That's fun.
It does with an natural 18 hits you.
Yeah.
So you are.
Does it though?
Yeah. Yeah.
With a disadvantage.
But does it?
This one doesn't have disadvantage. It
Can it see in the dark?
absolutely it can.
Fine.
Yeah. It has dark vision to 60 feet.
All right. Let's get on with it. How many hit points?
Actually, wait. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am going to. Oh wait, no, it's blind, but it has blind vision. So yeah, it knows where you are.
Like a bat?
Has blind
Like a-
vision?
Well,
Like
it's
sonar.
Like echolocation.
blind sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
so,
we make lots of noise, can
yeah,
it not
it's
see?
with its tongue. It's like it's tasting. It's tasting the air.
Here, that's
Creepy.
Yeah.
distasteful.
And so it's going to make it so its tentacle attack 1d6 plus 4 is a 5, and you are considered grappled.
Okay, wait. So it did 5 damage?
No, 5 plus 4, so 9.
Well, don't make me do the math.
You just hit the button 9 times?
9 times.
Yeah.
I can.
So that's its first attack. Its second, it is going to go and reach back towards Leaf.
Ah! I'm shocked.
12 plus 6.
Whoa.
12 plus 6 damage?
No, 12
hit.
to hit, so 18.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna hit you.
It's not great.
You take 6 damage, and you're considered grappled.
Shit.
And that, it can't do any more attacks at this point. So that's it's your guys' turn now.
Great.
So you guys cannot move. You have no movement.
Great. Well, we're last anyway, so.
Yeah. Because with its tentacles, you feel it sort of, as it
Got
wraps
the
around
us,
you,
right?
yeah, it's holding you as well in
Okay.
place.
So, hey guys. I know I was late.
What, it's my turn. What happened to me?
He said he was gonna
What
attack
happened?
me, but he attacked
You're-
Leaf instead.
You're good to attack. It's your turn.
Purple potion.
Oh, perp doesn't happen yet. How many enemies again? Currently, there are 3.
No, 2.
3, there's 2.
2 at the moment. Yeah.
Please do an attack.
Okay, so what
Cut
I'm
off
going to do
its
is I'm going to
tentacles.
attack the tentacle that's got Tharnus, and I'm going to stab directly into it, pinning it to that stalagmite.
It's tentacle.
Yep,
Yeah.
because it's going across here, so if I get it, it's my dagger will be stuck into.
Yeah,
Through
I'll
the
consider
tentacle.
this just as an attack against it as well. If for flavor, yeah.
Okay, so with the dual weapon attack, and do I get sneak attack because he's?
He's not considered a threat, but if you're attacking the it's a really tricky one.
18.
I don't know if I would, because he's not considered a threat. I wouldn't give you sneak attack on this.
Okay, fair enough.
So if you do want to move down 1, I'll let you have the sneak attack.
Where you're actually attacking.
Yes.
But I want to ungrapple you. That's
Well,
the
this
point of my
this
attack.
won't ungrapple him.
Oh, what if I pin his tentacle to the wall? He won't be able to use it.
Well, it's not like it's severed. It'll still hold on.
There's
it does
also
have the
There's
musculature
not
to
really
do
that
that.
amount of granularity in the
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
The
then
attacking
I
stuff.
will do that.
Yeah, best thing to
Oops.
do would be to go down,
Yep.
attack, and do as much damage as possible.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I rolled 18. There's
Absolutely,
There's not really a step,
yeah,
so I'm
absolutely, you hit it.
putting both our guys.
Don't
on the
worry
same
about it.
step.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it. Don't worry about finagling with it.
Okay. So
3d6.
yes, but since I'm doing it with my daggers, I think I get 2d4 and 2d6.
You only get to do one at a time. This is like
Oh.
those are separate attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 plus 3, so 6
Okay.
plus 3, 9. Oh, plus 1, so 10 total.
10. It's looking really bad.
And then 17 for the
That-
second one.
17 is gonna hit.
Okay. Shit. 4 damage.
4 total.
Yeah.
Death's door, baby.
Yes. Oh, it didn't die though.
No, death's door.
Quite
Also,
yet.
how's he feeling?
We're not there yet.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll
yeah.
see what the purple effects do later.
Yep.
And this was this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We gotta
Yeah. He's.
break him. Oh wait, you guys
Yeah.
can't do anything, so you gotta break
Well,
him.
we can do things. We just can't move.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Leaf is far away from the action right now,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but
And I don't have any ranged
unfortunately,
attacks.
my best tack would probably be to take care of
Yeah.
this one
Yeah.
that's in front of me.
Yeah. You'll take an opportunity attack if you leave.
Based on where Tharnus is, would Tharnus be able to move to attack? that
Tharnus
creature?
can't move.
But he can attack the
Like-
the limb.
Part
I'm wondering if Tharnus
Yeah.
is going to be able to attack that creature on his next turn.
could, but it has 3/4 cover.
Which creature?
This one,
Yeah.
the one
also-
that has you
Or half
grappled
cover.
right now.
Yeah.
It's holding on to
Can I
him.
not
though.
just
Can't
attack
you
the
just
limb that's holding
stab
it?
the
You
tentacle?
this is a really tough because it doesn't exactly say that it has a.
Yeah.
Will you be able to hack off the limb?
Yeah,
one or the other?
I will. I'll allow it. I'll allow an attack. Like
Okay, then I'm going to focus on my
For sure.
thing now
Yep.
and just try to attack that one with Shillelagh again. That'll work.
Do you say
Oh,
shillelagh
yeah.
when you do it?
He says Shillelagh when I do it.
Shillelagh!
I got a 26 with that to hit.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
sure that I think it hits.
Good. Good. It should do.
Oh,
Oh, there we
Nice.
go.
And 13 damage.
yeah.
It is on the ground.
Yay!
Out or dead?
It's not dead. It's
Out
it's
of the
bleeding
fight?
out. It's out of the fight.
Out of the fight.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay.
Nice.
It's sadder when you say that.
Cool.
So you want it to be dead?
Oh, like
Oh,
clean.
you get a bonus action?
It's
Or the-
it's definitely
No.
it's bleeding out. Yeah. Sorry. It's
I mean, my bonus action could be another thing with the unseen servant.
Could you move up behind it though to give the other guys some kind of
He
advantage?
hands you a martini.
Oh, no, wait, I'm technically I'm right beside
flavor.
Yeah.
I am right there.
Yeah,
it, so- No, I
exactly.
can't stand up there.
Just starts to finger his butt. Sorry.
Objects.
Oh, that's true. It can't do that.
Yeah, it can't
Sorry.
If
perform.
we can't objectify a monster's butt, what can we?
I could move up against. No, I'm not gonna.
You're thinking of the unseen lover spell?
Oh, I'm so. You're right. You're right. I need to homebrew that.
No, I'm gonna.
Secret
stay
ability is the
around.
reach around.
So you're
I'm gonna
Sorry.
stay where I am, because
We're
it's
playing a
flanked
game,
already.
Daniel.
I know, as a DM, I'm being horrible.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm done with my turn. I think the people at
sure?
home have understood what I'm gonna do.
Sorry.
Is keep my distance until next turn,
Okay,
so I can cast something if we don't kill it right away.
sounds
up?
good. That would be Tharnus.
cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stab this tentacle next to me.
Okay,
I'll just let go of my longbow and then pull out a short sword
okay, for sure.
and flail.
Make an attack roll.
Call that a 13
Unfortunately, that
Wait.
one does.
Oh,
plus 5.
Hey!
That one does hit. Oh,
Good
like the
job.
fake out.
5 damage total because that was a 1. Which is
It
not
needed
bad.
one.
Well, I got 5.
Hey.
He's
Good.
really angry, so.
Oh wait,
5 is good.
just a sec.
No!
What was the total attack on it? So 18.
Yeah.
I did say it had 3/4 cover.
Yeah, you said
Or half
flat
cover.
Cover from my. I mean, it's.
I said half cover, so it has 2 plus 18. It still does it. You got it.
I'd argue it's wrapped.
Shoot
in-
it,
Oh,
shoot it,
yeah.
shoot it, shoot it.
It's done. So how does this happen? What
I'm
does
just
it look
gonna
like?
just kind of like saw the tentacle off, and then it's gonna bleed out.
Sounds good. So
Just
after
like
after you
It's
saw
rather
it,
anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Come on, like, give it.
I
give
am.
Oh,
it some
fine. I will
motion.
strike it quickly.
okay, but after it starts to like, and you see it like whipping around, and it hits you a few times,
Gross.
and yeah, you're. Yeah, how's that better for the anticlimactic
Yes, thank
thing?
you.
You're welcome. You're covered. Your face and a little bit of your chest is covered in like bloody, viscous fluids, and it falls to the ground, limp and dead.
Gross.
It's so gross.
You're welcome.
Gross.
You're welcome.
Is that it? Is it we killed them all?
Yeah.
That's it.
Do we?
Oh,
As
Ah.
far as you know.
Can we take a rest?
I need a long rest.
Well, I mean, what do you guys want to
I
do?
immediately sit down and start collecting my ball bearings.
Okay.
Take a break?
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
to
I
break.
think we'll actually take a break right now. So thanks for joining us, and we'll be back in 15 minutes, and you can see what the rest of the goings on will be.
Death.
Death. Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you for
Join-
saving me.
See you guys in 15 minutes. Bye.
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 Hey, and we're back. Welcome, everyone, to the second half of Curious Goods, where the battle has concluded and everyone's bloody.
But alive.
But alive!
I'm really hurt.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
So,
At 2.
that being said, people have commented on your dice spinning.
Oh, really? You can see that? I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
I,
no.
I-
Do
I-
it, do it.
I have a
It's
Twitch
alright.
Can't see
on
it
Twitch.
anymore.
Yeah.
Spinning
Anyway,
dice? I didn't even know that was possible.
but, so...
No, wait.
Fail.
I'm going to be doing this.
so
Nice shot there.
I rolled a 20.
I love what you two have.
I'm going to be practicing this all next week.
Okay, now that I've collected all of my ball bearings, I'm going to very slowly, while saying ouch every time I move, I'm going to loot all of the dead bodies.
Okay, so make on... is anyone else assisting along with this?
No, I want to explore the rest of the room.
Okay, so you want to explore, you want to investigate.
And I'll try to focus up on some way of figuring out what these things are.
Wait,
Okay.
what if there's more?
Then I guess somebody's going to find them. Tharnus will stay right where he is.
Are you aiding with investigation or anything
So far
like
as
that?
I'm looking around my cover.
So you're not... Okay, so he's not aiding in investigation then.
That guy's
I'm
too.
on Overwatch.
Okay.
Anything pops out, I'm shooting it.
Make an
That's a good
investigation
idea.
roll.
19.
That's pretty damn good. So, what you do find is on one of the these creatures, something.
Lamites?
Yeah, dolomites. Well, no, the other thing was a dolomite
Oh, okay.
specifically. Not really. But the other things, one of them you do find a gold tooth, quite sharp and long.
Gross.
You also find a little a ring, a piercing,
Gross.
which is made of silver.
So you're just ripping body parts out.
Hell yeah, I am. Screw those stupid things.
You find a really intricate dagger,
Ooh.
which so the dagger blade is made of a stone.
Okay.
It's a bit smoky and slightly translucent, and the grip, it's made of a bronze material. There's no elaborate cross guard on it, but on this pointed section that's on the blade in bronze, there's a embossment of a skull.
Ooh.
A jawless skull, I should be specific. You also find the axe, which you already could see anyways.
The luminous axe?
No, the missing.
Emissive.
Missive.
Emissive.
The submissive axe.
it does whatever you want.
Right? Okay. How big is it? Can I put that?
Well, it's for the size of these creatures, it resembled a great axe.
Oh, okay.
For their size.
But
For
me,
you,
it's
a little bit of a regular axe.
Okay.
And it does have some filigree around it and some symbols that you aren't able to quite identify, but it does have these emissive qualities to the blades. And they're orangish in hue. And you don't really find... there was also a quiver on the back of one, which has a lot of gold carving. I don't know how on the top, and it's got almost dragony scales or something.
Is it
along.
actually gold?
I mean, if you want to spend some time to identify it, you
I
might.
would know.
Do you want to?
A gold inlay? Yeah.
If you bite into it, if you bite into
I would just
a bite
know.
check.
I'm very
Well, you do find that it is it is like a gold.
sweet.
But it seems to look empty.
Okay.
It's 'cause it pulled all the spears out of it.
But it's little, right? I couldn't give it to him as somebody you could use.
Potentially. I mean, you could.
But they're
give it
little
to
guys
him.
with little arrows.
That's fair.
Plus they both had crossbows, so who really had a quiver?
Well, there could have been bolts and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah,
but
okay.
they did seem to pull out a really quite long spear out
That's
of it.
true. I could put more
And
bolts in there.
as you look
I
into
saved
this,
your life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you want it? You're bigger than I. Well, how tall are you? I'm 6'2".
I don't know.
Could you like it's a?
Six-ish.
It can't be that big.
Well, as you look into it, also, it looks empty, as I said, and it also doesn't look large enough to be able to pull a spear of the size that it pulled out of it.
It's magic.
So, you were looking around the place. Make a perception check
Stumbling around the room.
at disadvantage.
You want to light a torch or
You
something?
are. This is dark. Does someone? If someone wants to light a torch,
Surely you must have a torch.
I probably not. 13.
Do you have an explorer pack or a thing?
No, Leaf has nothing.
he paints the
Somebody
sun.
can believe it. They're
Yeah.
just wandering off into the darkness. Where are you going?
Nothing.
As you're walking around the place,
Tripping over shit.
a
I have a
third.
rope.
You find the pool.
You do manage to step into the pool a little bit as you're looking, and as you go sort of into this direction, you do manage to feel a slight crack into the wall that seems to be about 5 feet tall and probably about 1.5 feet wide.
Oh. Could I fit through it? No, I can't
Not
fit
really.
through it.
But certainly one of these creatures from John Carpenter's The Thing could fit.
And what were you doing?
I'm going to try to figure out what they are.
So you're
and-
going to spend some time to identify these
Yeah,
objects. So
basically.
each object will take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Are you
So
identifying the shit that I just picked up?
I'm
And-
going to try to figure out the creatures.
Oh, okay.
I can cast Identify on any of the magic objects that we find.
If he's
Yes.
doing that, I'm taking a short rest.
Short rests are about an hour. This takes 10 minutes.
Nah,
It depends.
darn
It depends how much I have. Also, there's
Well, I think the
up a floor. We've got some beds and stuff that we can sleep in.
the intricate dagger and the quiver and the emissive axe are definitely all worth checking out.
Okay.
and you did mention you wanted to look at the potions.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
drank.
As I'm drinking another one.
Yeah.
Sorry, wait. You
about
have
that
potions
time-
that you don't know about, and you drank one of them?
Yeah, it was a purple one. Purple's good.
About that time, your stomach does start to churn a little bit.
In a good way.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Am I gonna shit my pants?
this is.
Oh! A nat 1 and I'm out of luckies.
Oh no! So
If
You
you,
were-
die from this.
Tharnus, you were correct. I have this written down. You do start to shit your pants uncontrollably. Uncontrollably. And you think back to where you stole this potion from and think that this might have been something placed into there. In case someone went into that room. If they took it and drank it.
What? How would they know that?
No, they may
Ridiculous.
not know.
I
It's-
walk very bow-legged and get in the
Smells
water.
so good.
Yeah.
No, don't pollute their food source.
Already in there, shut up.
So, so now you are identifying these
Yeah.
objects while you're seeing this shit water, and well, you don't see because
Can I give myself disadvantage?
no, I think identify just happens.
Great. Okay, that's
But-
fine.
I dropped all the stuff in front of you as I
So
walked by.
what you do identify
Yeah.
is these 3 items.
Okay.
Can I take Barik out of the food source water?
No, I swim away. You can't swim. You're fat and big.
If you
I don't have to breathe. I can just walk through it.
if you want to make when you get into the water, it is quite deep. So it's kind of like the pool is.
Oh yeah, way better.
It's like a slightly muddy,
Yeah.
warm.
If you want to go grab Barik out of it.
No,
Yeah.
I swim away. I
Yeah.
swim away from
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna play keep
Not now,
away.
Leaf.
We're gonna play
You-
keep away in the
just-
water.
Just for
swim?
this, you make a dexterity saving throw
Oh,
against
come on.
Leaf's grappling,
17 plus.
and you make a dexterity.
22.
Oh, not good.
Yeah,
13.
you're. It's just this game of. It is a game of keep away where he just keeps swimming
No,
away.
come
from you.
here! You're scaring the.
Leave me alone.
You're scaring the fish. Serious.
So
face.
you also have identified a couple potions, and I
Good.
don't. I don't have things for them,
Yeah,
but
that's
you can
okay.
see
We'll get those later.
the greenish one.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the vomit.
And then the
potion.
black one.
Okay, right.
Okay.
I didn't like the look in your eyes. You read that black one.
You drank the one bad potion essentially.
Damn it! The purple one was bad.
The purple one was the only bad one.
I thumb my nose at you, DM. The purple one should always be good.
Smelled the best though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've got a bunch of the magical equipment that. they
Talk
have
louder.
already
I'm in the
sorted.
water.
No,
Yeah.
come here!
So I'm gonna mention this to you,
Yeah.
and only you at this point.
Slow
since
down!
They're having their own water sport adventure.
Will one of those potions make me feel better?
It will make you feel better if you get out of the water.
I will when I feel better.
Yeah, I don't think these potions have a cure for what ails you. We've got some cool stuff. We've got a Hellfire Great Axe, a Blood Dagger, and an Efficient Quiver.
Ooh.
This is the sort of thing that I feel like, as a team now, I feel like, I've been with you. We've killed together.
Yeah.
I feel like we're a
Been on
team.
this for like a day,
Yeah, right?
maybe a couple.
Pretty no, I think it's actually this is
No,
I
we
think it's a
traveled
day.
for a few days to get to.
yeah 2 days.
Yeah.
We're old friends.
Oh, at this point, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we should share all of these items and, improve ourselves. The monk
Screw
doesn't
you,
need anything.
changeling.
Should
Monk-
share those
We
potions
share
around.
nothing until you get in this water. This brown water.
So, first, second pick.
Oh, so close to spitting
Yeah,
my
totally.
wine.
I just want the quiver.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the quiver to the.
Tharnus?
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as it helps you.
I'll
Oh,
give
wow.
him one
Will
of
this help
those.
me? Yeah, sure.
And then this seems horrifying.
What is
This
the axe?
Hellfire Axe.
Can you use that?
I mean, in the way that anyone can
It
use
is.
an axe.
It is
but not
also.
really.
Yeah. It is also
Yeah.
a great axe.
Yeah.
So it looks very small. It looks kind of like a regular axe to you, but oddly, it's a great axe.
Yeah. And it also kind of glows with a weird energy. And if it kills you, you get sent to hell and turn into a demon.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So if you don't want to kill something with this axe,
I certainly don't.
because it instantly makes you a Lumiere devil,
It makes the killer or the killee.
the person who's dead.
Were any
Oh.
of those guys Lumiere devils?
If you
No, but it
want
sends
to
you to
make
hell.
So if this
Ooh.
axe had killed me, I would have come back
no
as a Lumiere devil.
history
But I
check.
think you
Also
get banished to a
good!
different plane.
yeah, you get.
It's
Now that I know
I
you
don't
but
can do
trust
this,
this one, I know this seems cruel, but I am gonna give you disadvantage because
Gosh, dang
it's
it.
super far back and obscure.
no.
Nope. No, I didn't do it. I got a nat 1.
With the
Leaf
first
has
roll,
never even looked at that book.
Leaf just dropped all of her books into the
We
water.
can store that in here for the time being if you want.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah, let's do that.
So that we're
was
not
that only one
just
roll?
making demons
Yeah.
willy-nilly.
Exactly.
Does
I'd
it-
prefer
it
not
doesn't
to
matter.
make
Yeah,
any
no,
demons.
Well, just put it in my bag. We'll sell it somewhere.
Yeah, it's tough to really.
And then I flip you the ring, and I'm like, you might as well check this out too, the silver ring.
Okay.
And then I go, oh, my stomach.
Yeah,
Ow, my side. Ow, my hand.
make another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
Me?
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see whenever that
Oh,
stops.
am I still
spinning.
sick? Let's see what happens there.
you don't know how long this is gonna last for.
20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
You manage to hold your ass cheeks together.
22, actually.
Yep.
altogether.
You're still not feeling good, but you don't manage to shit in the water again.
I
Okay.
am very glad that you didn't crap yourself in the middle of that battle. Now knowing what that thing does. Plus with the tentacle monster, I mean we're hitting a different audience than I was
It might have
expecting.
intimidated them. A lot of animals use their feces as intimidation weapons.
Yeah, no, yours are working.
Yours
Um,
are not
I kinda
working.
wanna
Get out of the water.
Wash this blood and stuff off of me, but I will wait
Yeah.
for another pool.
I'm gonna try to do some investigation to try to figure out what these creatures are and where they came from.
Oh, do you want to check out that ring too? or not?
Well, you did you tell anyone else about that crack in the wall too?
Yeah,
I
'cause we
have
haven't
been
heard it yet.
busy, but I can do it now.
No, I don't want. No. I don't want to step on what's going
Okay, now that I'm okay, I climb out and I just sort of lay down on the side.
And Leaf goes and lays next to you and was like, "Hey, did you see that crack?"
on.
I see your
So
crack.
you wanna do identify?
I don't.
Well, not identify. Do a history check, and
History?
you're.
Okay.
Yeah, I shouldn't have given you disadvantage with the roll. Though it would have been a 1 anyways. I'll just keep it at the 1.
I just got an 8 for history.
It's really, you're not able to
I've never
think
seen
of
things like this
where you
before.
might have read about them. Seems super strange.
I've read a lot.
What crack? Was there something coming out of it?
This will be the last roll that I give, though. No more after this, because that's generous. Going forward, two rolls for that.
Fine. What are we doing?
You don't even know, and you're just like, I want to get in on this shit.
This is a history
History
check
check.
to try to identify these weird monsters that we just killed.
I got that.
Remember when
History
we
is
killed all those monsters?
it's kind of a thing I'm into. 15. I rolled a 10 plus 5. I'm like super proficient at history.
True, but
No.
even with the 15,
No buts.
yeah, there's
Look,
a
I've
butt
studied all
on
my
here.
life.
Ooh, bunch
This
of
is
There's a butts over here too.
this.
many
Yep,
butts.
this is
They have
way far and
more
back
butts
that you
than
have not
record.
read anything about these things. The only thing that you can tell is that they're aberrant.
I know what they are. But I'm keeping it to myself.
Okay, well, as long as there aren't going to be any more of them that come in and mess up these goblins' water supply.
Did somebody say something about a crack?
yes, when I was feeling my way along the wall, I found a small crack that I personally cannot fit through, but perhaps the rest of you could. I will stay here and rest by the
Send
pool.
your little thingy.
My unseen servant?
Yeah.
Can you see through his eyes?
No.
Go serve somebody a drink
Who's
on
the
the other side
smallest?
of the
You're
Yeah.
the smallest.
Yeah, well, we're
You can't
also,
see in the dark though.
I can't see in the dark. Here's the other thing. We're all pretty banged up.
Yeah, maybe
And
we
now
should
is not the
sit.
time.
I'm enjoying my sit right now.
That's...
Okay.
Make
So-
another Constitution saving throw.
What? Come on.
You might be
I'm
enjoying
fine.
a shit.
23.
Tharnus will make his way over to look. I'm not going in.
Fair enough, yeah.
Is it over here somewhere?
Yeah, it's behind this here.
Well,
What did you roll?
8.
8. Yeah, another explosion
Don't
happens.
I just
dare
slide
get
back
in that water again! Leaf goes after you. Can we roll to see if he pulls him out?
Yeah, go ahead.
What are you gonna do if you pull him out?
Just put him on the ground and let him sit in it like he deserves it.
Terrible person.
So
Got
what?
a six.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
No, you beat me.
22.
You beat me.
Yeah, leave
So once
you're
again-
in the water,
Come back here!
which you find that you can't feel, like there's no bottom, and so you're actually
Holding
having
onto the
to
edges.
because of your weight. Yeah, you have to be very careful.
I'm not a good swimmer.
You don't need to breathe.
I don't need to breathe, but
This is
it's
true.
gonna be really hard to
You're gonna be
crawl
like-
back out.
Yeah.
Completely
So-
covered in shit water.
you go and look through the crack.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird euphemisms in this one.
yeah.
So you go over there,
Okay.
and what you do see is there's a passageway it's not too far through. It's only about 5 feet. If you want, you can go in and check it out further.
Please don't.
It sounds like you're.
What you see in there,
Yeah. Tell me what I see before I
what you do
go
see
in.
in
Yeah.
through this is you see about 10 feet across to the other side,
Uh-huh.
and you do see sort of like a curvature along, and you see that it probably, you can't see directly above unless you go in a little bit further, but at the angle you see that it's kind of curved.
All right. I will proceed into the crack
Okay.
with because somebody I don't know some of there's voice in my head that's saying like
Yeah.
like do it. But with an abundance of caution.
Absolutely.
I'm
I get it.
Perceiving.
Do you want to make a stealth check?
No.
Okay.
I want to perceive.
No!
I'm not trying to hide. I'm just
Okay.
trying to like
Fair enough.
not step on a trap.
Okay. So, you want to check for traps?
Yeah.
Check for traps.
An
Make a roll.
abundance of
An
caution.
abundance. Was that not implied?
Go make your roll.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Everything seems to be okay.
Not good enough for a history check, but
No, not the DC on that. With
Oh,
this, super far
everything
back.
seems fine. Then I will
Yeah.
proceed,
Okay.
still cautiously, but
Okay, so as you make your way in, we'll say 5 feet, you can see that
Sweet.
it seems to be about 10 feet up the ceiling, and the walls seem to be fairly smooth in this area, unnaturally.
It's a dragon.
And it seems to
Inside.
be the same circumference all the way around.
so like I'm inside a ball.
No. It extends towards the other way, and you can't see the end of it.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with the other end.
So
You-
it's like a T junction kind of thing, and then
Yeah, you're coming out at a T junction, and it goes. You don't know if it's north, south, east, or west, but it's going pretty much a perfect.
perfectly round.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
CERN. We found CERN.
Would you say that it looks as though something had drilled,
Tunneled.
Make
tunneled a hole?
a nature check.
Alright. Yeah, there we go. I rolled a
So,
16 on the die. I'm going to
as-
assume I have a plus.
As
No,
you
actually, yeah.
investigate the walls, you can see almost like scraping like marks along interspersed. Like something like it's a 16 plus what?
I'm just looking at.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, that's.
I knew it was high math, so I was gonna give a pretty good description of it.
Yeah. What did we say we were doing? Nature
Nature.
Yeah.
+1.
Still, doesn't matter. 17's still pretty damn good. It looks like that there's marks interspersed into the wall, and they seem to almost whatever had caused this. This is by natural means of something that has like hooked and pulled and created this.
I'm gonna turn around and head back into the chamber.
Okay.
I've seen enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Giant fucking worm thing, type thing, carved a big tunnel back there.
Oh.
Yeah. Probably goes all the way to Stazandor.
Wait, what was that thing called in Return to Oz? The giant drill worm?
We should go back and talk to the goblins about this. And
Yeah.
maybe take a nap
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
and
Yeah.
clean some people up.
I'm fine in the water.
Do you?
Is there? So this crack. Can we like jam something in there?
put
take a big
put a
stalagmite.
cork in it, Barik.
We're
And
gonna,
shove a
we're gonna
stalagmite.
plug the crack.
Yeah.
Plug the crack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
At least temporarily.
Okay, so who wants to make a strength check? Of course.
Also, I'm just gonna take a moment and light a fucking torch.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Makes sense. Thank
You
you.
light up a
So
torch.
I don't have to
You
roll
can see-
disadvantage.
I got a crowbar too, so we can bust off a stalag.
Okay, so
You
we
do have a crowbar?
I do have a crowbar.
Cool.
yeah, so we bust up a stalagmite and
A
Yeah.
big one.
I carry it over and
Well,
shove
you
it in the
can
crack.
you can make a strength check to
I mean,
21.
there's no
and with
time
advantage.
pressure here. We're just.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
21.
Perfect. So with the help of Barik, and as you're doing this, make a Constitution saving throw.
No,
Yep.
no.
Don't shoot the
You're
bed,
just so
don't shoot the
obsessed.
bed.
Natural 20.
You as
You
as you
hold
go
it
down
together.
for one,
You're
you're like
obsessed with diarrhea.
no, and manage to clench together.
You gotta plug that crack. Gotta plug that crack.
That's the name of the episode. For sure.
or at least a clip
So
or
Leaf, who
highlight.
has 2 HP, so is covered in wounds, like drags
And,
this
like-
shit.
and no, I swam it off. And
It's in the
like
water.
I've got like a hole in this hand and like a huge gaping wound in this
Yeah.
hand,
Yeah,
or in on this side.
pick this thing up, drag it over, and then shove it in the crack.
Okay. I'll just give one final strength check with advantage because I'm assuming someone's going to be helping.
17.
You managed to just what?
That's just as she said it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you managed to wedge this thing in with the help of Barik. It won't make you do a Constitution saving throw.
Straining really
Yeah,
hard.
so you with a natural 20, clenched.
Iron cheeks.
Yeah. And manage to wedge that into the crack there. So horrible. Wedge it into the crack could also be another name for the
I mean,
episode.
there's options.
There is options.
Sleep on it.
So yeah, you guys do manage to, whether it will hold or whether whatever, you don't know, but you feel pretty darn good about this at the moment.
Okay.
So with that being said, how would you like to proceed?
Let's definitely head back to the goblins and take a long rest.
Yeah, gather up as much of their stuff as possible to bring it back to the goblins.
Yeah.
Oh, should we drag a piece of the big guy back?
Like we'll sever a tentacle
Yeah,
from it or
prove
something.
that it's dead.
The dolomite, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring that tentacle part that I cut
Yeah,
off.
you
Oh,
managed
yeah.
to sever something.
Yeah.
So
Marinate it long enough. It's pretty good.
you do manage
Crabs.
to you do manage to wend your way back through. It's not hard to find. As you guys know, there was that one passage now on your left side. You go past it and head back. And as you're heading back to the goblins area or home, you do start to smell some pleasant aromas in the air. As you left them, they had been cooking.
Mm-hmm.
They cooked the children in our house.
Smells like sickly cow burgers.
Yeah, and as you enter, you can see them that they have actually pulled out a table. There's chairs. There seems to be a few more goblins in this area. You also can see some young goblin children as well.
Oh,
yeah.
super cute.
No one did any like perception checks in this room before, but as you can see that there's like another area towards the back that they are entering from. So there's just some seem to be a little bit more of an extension from this area.
It's the hatchery.
Goblin children are called goblets.
Are they?
It's kind of cute. I like that. Little goblets.
They're really good with it.
Clean cut, top of the head.
Scoop out the brain.
They're that size precisely.
Oh no, this went into a weird direction.
That's okay.
Alright,
We're
so we come
bringing.
back.
And they're sitting at the
Yeah.
table, and they are they're scooping up food and stuff to everyone. There also seems to be there is the Castet is sitting at a table with them as well as the other captives.
Nice.
the
And then
go-
we stumble in covered in blood, guts, and gore.
and shit.
And
Yes.
who-
I am clean. I was in the water.
There's still a little bit of brown.
No.
You
I
covered
stayed
in
in
all
there.
of the water.
I stayed in there. It's deep. It's
We're
deep
both
water.
covered in shit.
You need
What thunk?
Yeah.
We've solved your problem.
This I've never seen this
well, I was
extension before.
one of several creatures.
One of several creatures to be found down there.
Did you seem to come across any other?
You mean the 4-armed, 2-mouthed, 4-eye things? Yeah, we killed them too. Could I get some help here?
I do have a couple medical kits that I can help with.
Yeah, thanks. That'd be great. And I just like fall down on a bed that's way too small for me.
Yeah, they're all made of stone, so it's pretty rigid.
Ow!
Yeah.
Ow! Do you have any goblin alcohol?
As a matter of fact, we
As
have
fast
managed to.
don't answer, just give.
Yep, they hand you a
Oh.
Enjoy your blood wine.
Goblin milk.
This is not something though this is something that they managed to take in the raids.
Make another constitution check.
Oh no, I pass out instantly.
Yeah. So yeah, you are drinking your stuff, and Saratha says, I really appreciate and thank you all for doing this for us. We've rarely been shown such kindness.
Well, this was part of the contract and the deal that we made with the employer and owner of this mine, Castat.
True, but
And we honor our deals, he says winkingly at Castat.
I will honor this. You have managed to work a deal that I probably would not have been able to. So in that, I must say thank you as well. And once we get back, I will give you a thank you gift.
There's a whole bunch of goblets that have come by Barik.
And
He's whispering to them, and he tells them, "Hey, go tell your parents that this means peace among worlds."
you do see the goblin doesn't see you see like a little quizzical look on this goblin girl's face, and she's got like little pigtails as well. They're very messy and
super
stuff.
cute, yeah.
Super adorable, and she gives you this big toothy grin, but it's like kind of a little bit horrific as well, but still kind of sweet at the same time. Doesn't understand you a lick and just holds up her finger at you.
I pat her on the head.
And she smiles, and
Dobby Longstocking.
And you do seem to notice someone new in here, a red-headed boy that you did recognize back from the town, that you did see sort of just briefly, and he's got a little bit of sword, but he's still sitting down and looks a little bit of ashamed of himself.
He's got a sword?
A little kid with a sword. He's about 9 years old, has red hair. You guys did see him briefly.
Like in the town?
Yep.
Just before we deal with the kid, I want to make sure that Sratha knows if she's got any masons, she might want to wall up that crack. And I explain about the wormish tunnel thing and where we think they may have come in. And
Well, we were quite aware of where they were entering, and we will do our best to. Thank you. I appreciate you all.
I mean, we jammed something in the crack for the time being.
We pushed it in hard.
One can only hope that one would do something quite as efficient. I appreciate that.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Jam things in cracks.
How dark can this get? Leaf put their fist right in the hole. I mean, just jammed it in there. Kind of took a run at it with both.
She put her.
Sleep now.
They
for
put their
bed.
best fist forward.
We certainly tried to put our best fists forward.
Thank you very
Now we need to rest.
We really need to rest. But
we do have food if you wish,
Please.
and we will give you some of the things to bring back to the residents of Morringen. We aren't entitled. We will keep a bit as payment for the treatment. However, she does hand back 100 gold, 35 silver, and about 80 copper.
Yeah, you're asleep. You don't see any of this.
There is some casks of something,
Okay.
and there is also a small chest about this size.
Okay.
And hands the chest to you.
And the children?
yeah, we'll want those.
Yeah, the children for sure.
That was part of the deal.
Yeah.
They will all return home. Thank you.
Thank you. I personally am very proud that we were able to come to a mutually beneficial business discussion that benefited all parties, myself included.
Yes. We did serious business. And
Seriously.
we did very serious business well. I'm good at business.
Thank you,
How many goblins did we
business
kill?
lady, person.
Originally?
Yeah.
Like two?
In the first
I
fight.
would
So
also
in the first fight.
Oh, one?
appreciate if one day you will also be able to keep our side agreement.
Fuck.
To take you all the way
No.
to Stas-Andor?
Okay, no, I pull up the contract. We had made a deal with Castet that once the railway is finished, that the goblins would be secured.
We
The train line.
don't need a personal escort. Just if you can figure out a way.
We have done serious business, and serious business means we do what we must.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, no problem. There's going to be a train made. I figured it would be pretty easy, but
Did I cut the toes off the goblins we killed in the other room?
no, they
No.
exploded. There's
No,
one.
no,
Sure,
the
I
other
collected
in the other room. If you, now that you're well, do a nature check or survival. Sorry,
15.
15. We'll say retroactively, you managed to take 10 toes.
Okay.
Gross.
How much did they offer us for each toe? It's
I
like
think
10
it was-
gold.
It was per set.
Per set.
No.
It was per set.
Let's go back and watch it. It
I-
was per toe. He said,
I-
I'll give you this for the toe.
Well, we'll go back and watch it, but I'm pretty sure I watched it
Sneaky,
already.
Sneaky. Per set of toes. How much was it for each set of toes?
I think it was 15 gold.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
And 25 per person you brought back.
All right, we got a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Take the
gonna say,
people,
plus
maybe-
this new
protect the
kid.
toes.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should leave the goblins 40 of those gold, because that'll buy them 2 more cows from the farm down the road, and they don't have to do anything. They'll have some food to get them by for the next couple months.
Well, they already paid us 100 gold, right?
Yeah,
So
and
we
now
could
they
just
have
give
their
them that.
polluted fishing hole.
Oh, they have the fishing hole, you're right.
That's right.
That's fish food.
It'll be fine. They didn't give us 100 gold. They were returning the 100 gold to the town. I
Oh,
mean,
that wasn't for us? Oh, okay.
I don't
sure.
think so. I mean,
It was stated that, but would you ever whatever you guys
Yeah,
want to do
no,
with it is
okay,
up to
we
you.
would, yeah, if that's what they rated from the town, that'd be.
I
the
don't
thing
know
would
how
be.
we decide how that gets distributed back to the town. And maybe the best
We give it
solution
to
is we
the
just
town
hold on to it.
elder, and then we
Fuck
punch
that
him
guy.
in the
Yeah, screw that
face.
guy.
He's not getting anything from us.
He can have the toes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's figure out how we can best Robin Hood this money back to the people in town.
Did they already kill one of the cows?
No, you actually you can see the cows over, and they do seem to be doing okay. They do have some feed,
Oh,
but
sweet.
they haven't done anything with them at this point because they were already cooking something.
All right. Well, that's fine then. 2 cows is enough for a bunch of goblins.
So, yep, I've done a cursory look.
Okay,
over
I'm going to sleep.
So, with that, you all take a long rest.
Yes, we
Yay.
do.
Well deserved.
Good for us.
So,
So
mark that down. You guys are sleeping in with the goblins for the night. Everyone else is bedding down as well. Did you want to look at any of the things you were given before?
Oh, can you look at my ring, please? I'd like to know what my ring is.
Oh, you mean the
Silver ring?
the piercing thing?
Yeah. Is it just a ring?
He identifies, and it seems to be just a silver
And
ring. There's
my
nothing magic about it.
potions?
Oh yeah. He can tell you this.
Yeah. The
And
black
pooping number
potion.
2.
No, none of them. You took the one that poops your pants for you already. The first one gives dark vision, so I'm just gonna take that.
Yeah, you can have that.
myself.
Yeah.
And the other one gives advantage on perception checks.
And survival,
survival.
as well
For
as
how long?
survival. I think it's for an hour or a
An hour,
half
probably.
hour. I have it written down here somewhere. For one potion gives you the shits for your shits have passed now. 20 minutes. Actually, you're still in the tail end of that.
I'm asleep. I don't care anymore.
That's okay. So the greenish one gives you for a half an hour for survival and perception,
Yeah.
and the other one gives you dark vision for an hour. Is there anything you wanted to look at that you were given, as well?
Yeah, there was the chests
Okay.
that we had.
Oh yeah, let's
So-
pop that
And
baby.
that was all stuff that they'd taken from
Yes,
the town, right?
absolutely.
Yeah,
So-
I'll look in and check what that is.
And we're just wrapping this up right now. So as you open it, you do see a word in there that says Gawk Roger. It's written in common. And you also see a necklace, and there's a pendant on it. The pendant seems to be of a sort of a silver-like metal. And there's also on the pendant, there's a blue stone in the background, and there's a sort of a dragon in silver metallic look on top of it. There's also a ring which has a grasshopper with a couple emeralds for eyes on it, and there is also a set of goggles inside as well.
Ooh, let's
Interesting.
check those 2 things out.
What is the Gawk Roger thing in reference to?
You don't know?
Does anybody know?
Can I just put on the ring and see what
It's
happens?
just a fun name.
Sure, yeah.
You would have to attune to it for 1 hour, but as you said, you are asleep.
Nah.
Do you want to identify?
Yeah, I'll try to identify on all of that as long as I'm away from most of the like people, especially the rich guy. Like I just don't want to be
Yeah.
known that I'm
Oh.
doing all of this magic.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, your shits are gone because of the
'cause it takes so
identifying
long?
that he
Yeah.
did. Your shits are gone.
Yeah.
That sucks. I was gonna give you a cursory roll for the very end of the closing thing. I wanted you to shit on the closer.
Shitty ending.
What a shitty ending.
So yeah, you identify him, and
Cool.
that's what you have.
There we go. Great.
And with that, unless you want to say what they are, we can just end it here.
Yeah, we'll just end it there.
All right. So you guys get a good night's rest on some very stone beds and stuff. There is a couple
Just like
places of
home.
hay. And we will end the session there. So thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thank you.
I think it was a really fun one.
Bye.
And we'll see you next time. Finally, something to enjoy on Mondays. Bye, everyone. I love you.
Bye.